We just had a picture of a goose there. Yeah.
No,
it was like a person in a goose
suit.
mascot costume. Anyway, welcome everybody to Knights of the Pool Table episode 4. Last we left off, our adventurers were in Darktown, a fairly decent-sized little town populated by mostly dwarves, located on the other end of the portal from the blue to the green. They went about their business, attempting to...
Some quest from the mayor to go into the mines.
Attempting to...
You just keep saying be discreet.
Okay.
What would you say? You distracted me. Attempting to gather supplies for their forward adventures, as well as procuring information about various points of interest around the area. At the end of last session, they were informed, or at least some members were informed of the possibility of going into the mines and clearing out whatever dangers lurk there in reward for some compensation. So, without any further ado, over to you guys.
Goose, is there anything you need to take care of? Because we all got, Brennan got her... Not Brennan,
You find Goose mysteriously walking in the tavern one night, by the way.
yeah.
Hey.
Oh, welcome.
He's covered in dirt. He has,
Excuse me.
she's covered in dirt. She has, sticks sticking out of her hair. She looks very confused.
I feel very confused.
Surprisingly, one Mercedes down.
I don't know what happened to it.
Brennan Dom got new gear.
Mm-hmm.
I got some stuff. Bill got some stuff. I don't know if you have
Is there
a weapon
anywhere
right
I
now.
can buy a weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a weapon shop?
There are, so, to the northern end of the town, near the mine, there are craftsmen, there's blacksmiths, there's weaponsmiths and leatherworkers, things like that.
I would like to go buy a weapon. I
Okay.
would like to travel to the weapon shop.
Okay, you travel to the weapon shop, and you're greeted by a younger dwarven gentleman, and he asks you what he can do for you.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir?
What can I do for you today?
Sir?
Could I, do you have any,
Do you know what weapon you want? I can open it.
it's like it's like some sort of hammer or something?
Is it a flail?
I think it was the hammer that can be used with one or two hands.
I think it's just like a
It's like a
warhammer.
war hammer.
Warhammers cannot be used one-handed.
There was something
There
like
was
that.
something like
You
that.
have no Titan's grip.
What were you looking for?
I'm looking for a holy sword.
A
Oh,
holy sword.
it might have been the battle axe. No, warhammer, versatile. So you can do 1d8 one-handed or 1d10
Yeah.
two-handed.
You can wield a warhammer. Is there a strength, like a certain strength required to wield it one-handed?
No, you just do less damage.
Okay, you just use a smaller dice.
It's 1d8 one-handed, 1d10 two-handed.
What page of the weapons are
V.
For me, 150, 149 officially.
Thank you. Yeah, he can absolutely get you a warhammer.
Could I get it? I would like to purchase a warhammer. I would like to request that it be engraved.
Engraved, okay.
Mm-hmm.
How would you like it engraved?
Mm-hmm.
And I
this before we started.
No, that's fine.
I take out one of my two. I take out my two. I've got two little dolls, two wooden figurines.
Where did you get?
I
dolls?
started with them.
Oh, okay.
They were part of. I don't know. They're in the book. Whatever. I got two wooden figurines. One's got no head, and the other has a head. On one side, I would like to engrave the one with the head, and on the other side of my warhammer, I'd like to engrave the one with the other head.
Without the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like the images of them on the two sides of the warhammer.
Yeah.
What are those dolls?
And he asks to see the dolls.
Yeah. I put them on the table.
Just like as a reference. So he inspects
how much?
them. With a warhammer with an engraving, he says
engraving.
it'll be 18 gold.
Okay.
8?
18.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Don't worry, I checked prices this time.
And can it say pop can on the top? Just kidding about that last part.
You know, he looks at you and he kind of shakes his head and he's like,
No kidding. That'll be 1,000 gold.
He's more just like discouraging you, like you don't want that. But yeah, he says they have warhammers kind of prepared, a couple of them. It'll take him a little bit of time to prepare it, but by like mid
Can,
after.
can I trade my? Can
Absolutely.
I sell my lance?
Can you sell your broken lance
Is
to
that
him?
broken?
I thought it was broken.
It's not broken.
It's not broken.
I thought it like broke in half.
No.
Are you broke?
We
in
were
half,
trying
maybe?
to debate it, but then we just decided to leave it
Oh, okay.
as it was. And I had to use one. I had to use two hands and couldn't use my shield.
Well, he has to see the lance. And
Well, it's 15 feet long, so like, let me go get it.
I don't carry that thing around with me all the time.
That
Come
is
on.
your Mercedes.
Yeah, it's in the back of my Mercedes. Give me a
You
sec.
better hope not. You don't know where your Mercedes
It's
is.
true.
It's true.
It's back with my hand axe in the woods next to those fucking, like, beanbag.
Okay, so if you bring him the lance, he'll inspect it and he'll tell you what he'll accept.
I'm pretty sure I have it with me. So.
Okay. So you give him the lance. He kind of inspects the length of it and something like that. It's in fairly good condition.
Yes,
It's not
15.
too worn. He informs you that they don't really have a whole lot of use for lances around here. Dwarves are not people for jousting or mounted combat, so he can give you 4 gold for the lance.
I'll take the 4 gold for the lance.
Okay. So it'll cost you 14 gold and the lance for the engraved warhammer.
That's fine.
Birdman, is there anything you need to do?
I'm going kind of smoothly. If I remember correctly, I'm healing people at the mines.
That is right.
Oh, yeah.
You were healing people at the camp.
Yeah, they had 4 people that need healing.
Mhm.
So that
Yeah.
took me 2 hours. And that's where we left. I was there.
Right. And Ryan?
I'm ready to go to the mines. Do you want to go to the mines?
Well,
I want to get my weapon first.
you have not informed the others of your negotiation with the mayor.
Oh, yeah. He knows about it, though.
I finished healing them, and then I went back to Terry, Jerry, and Larry. I got the customized armor.
You did.
Have
You
it
did do that.
with it.
You did do that. I remember. Don't worry. I'm not forgetting you. So you, both you, Ryan, and you, Bill, you have not informed the rest of the party of your independent negotiations with the separate parties about the mine.
I informed the only party member who isn't here right now.
So no one currently here knows about the negotiations.
I don't remember him.
Well, your price was to be negotiated at a
nuts?
later time with the mayor. You spoke with the mayor.
Yeah, but he was somewhere else. He learned about it somewhere else. I learned
Yes.
about it from the mayor. He heard from
Neither
somewhere
of you
else.
have informed the other.
So should we head back to a central location?
Well, it's up to you guys. I'm assuming you want to meet up before you go off on an adventure, but
Yeah, I'm at the I'm pretty sure I went back to the temple. Or maybe I was still at the shop. I can't remember what I did last. I think I was still at the
the
shop.
last,
maybe.
yeah, you were at the shop last.
So I'm with him.
You're near him. You're not necessarily with him,
Right.
but you're near him, and you most likely know where he is. If you wanted to go out and find him.
If he's at the shop, am I near the shop?
Oh, you went to the
Weapons?
shop. You're all in the same
Yeah,
area.
we're all in the same
Yeah.
shop
You
now.
probably can like
It's
see.
like,
You can
what?
probably see each other. Like if you turned around, you'd be like, "Oh, hey, look at that!"
Hey.
And you probably like you walk 20 feet up the path near the first aid area. You probably see the Arakoa.
Okay. Yeah, we should all meet up.
Well, he's
And then
15
go
feet long.
someplace private.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
right.
you gather
It's gonna
everyone.
get
Are you guys gonna go
steamy.
with him?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you going to go? That's private.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Can we
Like,
go to a high place? I want some scenery.
There's not really anything like high around here.
No, it's not like.
it doesn't have to be like super private. Just somewhere where there's no one nearby that would hear us talking.
Okay.
So I guess just like on the path to the mine, even maybe.
You can go a little bit outside of kind of the mining exit or entrance area. If you go off to the side, you can find an area. There's a couple of dwarves kind of walking around, some of them conversing with one another, but no one seems particularly interested in you. So you figure that you're fairly safe to speak here.
Cool.
Trees, code words.
Yeah. This means fucking run.
All my signals mean that. I'm always running.
Birdman, what have you been up to?
Oh, well, I got us a temporary contract with the mine owner. He said that he will pay us to go murder shit in a mine.
That's pretty convenient, because I just spoke with the mayor, and he seems to want to also pay us to kill shit in the mine.
2 for 1, baby.
Oh,
Oh no.
wait a second. I also need to find the foreman. I'm pretty sure. That was
What
a
do you need
quest
to
to
find
do.
a foreman?
You wanted me to find the foreman, right? Or I needed to find... I wrote come with foreman. I can't remember. I think he just wanted him back, dead or alive. I was like, dead or alive, and he was like, preferably alive. And I was like, oh, so it could be dead. Yeah.
One of your objectives on the quest was to retrieve the foreman.
Okay. Is he? I'm assuming he's in the mine.
Yes.
Or he's suspected to be in
Allegedly.
the mine.
He was last seen venturing into the mine and has not been seen outside since.
Right.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, found the foreman. Who do you think I made the contract with?
oh,
He's
you
outside the mine.
You made that contract earlier, though. You did make it with the foreman. I remember that.
Now the foreman's gone.
Oh, so you know what he looks like at least.
He's been loosed.
Good news! He's like 50 feet that direction.
No, he's not there anymore. He's gone. There was enough time passed, and Ryan's negotiation took place after yours, that the foreman had been missing.
But you know what he looks like.
Yep, he looks kind of like you.
No, he
He's
doesn't.
small
No, he
and
doesn't.
humanoid.
That's racist.
You all look the same.
Is he not a
They're all
dwarf?
the same, damn it.
He's the dwarf. He's making a joke.
Isn't he like an elf man? Isn't he
Yeah,
like
I'm an elf.
1,000 feet tall?
He looks like you.
He's got an
He has 4 limbs.
You guys don't have like feathers, you all look the same. Skin just like stretched over bone and muscle. I don't know. He
So
was
are
short.
you, dude? What
Probably.
You're a mammal.
I'm not stocky though.
How long is it gonna take for my hammer to be ready? We don't have
Oh
it.
shit! Yeah, you gotta get that hammer. Did
No,
you get
like,
it?
I sold my weapon.
You still.
have
It'll
one
be
hand,
ready
so.
like by late afternoon. So it's like mid morning right now. So you guys can either get a hammer and wait a day and start in the morning, or you can venture into the mine. Truthfully, it doesn't matter all that much because mines don't function off of natural lighting anyway. So,
I'm gonna need my hammer.
Yeah, we need to get
I'm
that
sure.
hammer.
right.
I bet we have a picnic.
I don't think there's anything I need to do or want to do.
The hermit votes for a picnic.
I've got rations.
Me too.
Ration picnic.
I mean, you can get better food from the tavern.
If I go to the tavern, I'm gonna have to buy like 60 cakes again.
The tavern doesn't have cakes. You don't have to worry about that. Dwarves are not renowned for their baking prowess.
Alright.
So you guys are chilling. You get some
I'm just waiting. Yeah.
some cheese and some wine and
I
some
can't.
bread
I can't.
and some meat of various kinds from the tavern.
How much wine can we get?
How much wine do you want?
How much wine can I carry?
How much wine can you carry? You can carry to a dwarf, small barrel of wine.
Okay, I'm still confused. Is he like a griffin, or is he like a man with a bird head?
He's a bird.
He's a man with a bird head
Okay.
and wings.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, it looks like that.
Bird hands and bird arms.
So do you want some wine?
Alright.
They're hesitant and they're not going to sell you more than 1 barrel of wine because they knew that you took 3 barrels of you bought 3 barrels of ale already, and they heard that one of them crashed down in the mine.
from
So they're
Wild.
not just
That's
throwing
from
their
Wild.
alcohol at you anymore, despite you being a paying customer.
Okay, 1, that's the wrong reaction to getting a bunch of people drunk in a mine.
The barrel exploded as it rolled down the mine entrance. You didn't get anyone drunk.
I don't know if that's how alcohol works.
You don't know that?
Some guy screamed my baby.
Shit, man.
We might have killed a baby, unless he was just referencing all the beer.
Okay,
I think that's
just
more
want
accurate.
one that
That's his favorite
is
pickaxe.
like a small barrel, a hogshead worth.
Okay.
Just a small barrel that I can strap to my
Of course.
side.
Yes, they can do that. You can be a
How much
rescue
is
dog. It's like,
How much?
huh? It's like
How much?
4 copper.
That's a
These are
little-
dwarves.
it
Alcohol
gets
is
lost.
not expensive. Most of that price is sunk into the actual finding you a small barrel.
It's just Pabst. It's not good.
Don't swear.
Excellent. I'm done shopping in town, guys. Let's go into the mine.
I still have.
We gotta wait until.
Well, you finish your picnic. You kill a couple hours until early to mid-afternoon.
Kill a couple people.
No, hopefully not.
Swag.
Yeah, let's just fast forward to when he gets his hammer.
Swamp.
All right, so you can go back and
Swamp.
you pay the man.
Mm-hmm.
Give him your 14 gold and
Mhm.
your lance,
Mm-hmm.
as the transaction was described, and you get a nice-sized warhammer with engravings of 2 dolls on it.
Mhm.
There you go. You got a hammer now.
Sick Warhammer, bruh.
Sick, dude. Swap.
So yeah, now you're equipped. Do you guys want to go into the mine now, or do you want to wait until later, or earlier? Do you want to wait a day? Do you want to rest? Do you want to get provisions?
I want to go buy a lantern.
You want to go buy a lantern? Do you not have a lantern in your explorer's
I
pack?
probably do.
You can look, or I can check for you.
It's an explorer's pack. I'm assuming I have.
There is a tinderbox, but there is no
There's
lantern.
no lamp. You can buy a lamp if you want.
Oh, there's
like
10 torches though.
like a hooded
Oh,
lantern.
shit. No,
If
You got
want
10
one of
torches.
those.
I got 10 torches.
Okay. Anything else you guys want?
Nope. I'm ready to roll.
All right. Cool.
Let's rock.
Can I buy? I want one thing.
Okay.
Can I buy a single mining explosive?
A single mining explosive.
These are dwarves, right? They've
Like-
got weird
Like what
mining
kind of?
tech.
Like dynamite.
Just like
Like
some
they
tiny-
have explosives. You can go to.
I just want a hand,
An
like a small size, one that could just like clear away some
Like a stick of
some
dynamite.
small debris.
Okay, you want like a cherry bomb? You want like a stick of dynamite?
I want a stick of dynamite.
Okay.
I want one of those too.
All right.
That sounds
So
sick.
you.
No, I gotta be discreet. No dynamite.
Well,
Um,
just in case. These are emergency provisions.
How much are they?
So
How
because
much can I carry?
because dwarves are not known necessarily for their safety precautions. The explosives are kept down in the mine. They're very close to the entrance, but you'll have to go into the mine
Right.
in order to access the explosive stores.
I think what he's saying it's time to go to the mine.
Let's go to the mine.
Okay, you guys enter the mine. So you work your way down. I really wish this wasn't turned this way. That's
Him.
you, and that's
me.
so you
Yeah,
guys
that's probably-
enter the mine here.
I love this.
Look at my wolf pelt cape.
Aaron, you're responsible for moving people.
That's
And you guys move down a fairly steep and rocky path into the mine. Around a sort of corner, you see the remnants of what looks to be a barrel. Wood
Wonder how
kind of
that got
cracked
there.
against the wall, and
I have
there's
no
metal
idea.
rings.
For some reason, we bought like 3 giant barrels of ale, and I was rolling one down a hill into the mine for I don't remember why, and then we decided we didn't want to do that anymore, so I just dropped it and let it roll down.
So you're moving in, and you make your way
We're in.
to
That's easier.
to a small you just like so the barrel was like right here. And then you move your way this direction. And you come across a kind of, it's cut into the stone a little bit more. There's an indented area. It has small huts and tents set up. There's some more permanent structures that are kind of carved into the stone, and more temporary structures. And you see a kind of sign carved into the side of this area, and it says Way Station Ruby.
Ruby, huh?
And there's dwarves bustling about, doing things. Most of them are just kind of sitting around. There's a couple people laying down. There's a few people there, and one of the dwarves kind of looks at you curiously and walks up to you and greets you and asks you what you're doing down here. He says, "We don't see many strangers down in the mines."
Oh, what are we doing down here?
I bark loudly and flap my wings, startled by his small presence.
I cover my torch to make sure it doesn't blow out by the gust of wind.
You've lit your torch already?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm like,
Okay.
oh no, watch out.
Okay.
Dog
So-
Jesus.
So you're greeted by someone who's speaking, words to you, and your two compatriots respond with no vocalizations. Well, I shouldn't say no vocalizations,
Well, he
but
squawks.
no actual response to this man. So he's now slightly weirded out by you guys, and he takes a step backwards from this large bird creature who's now flapping his wings wildly. Are you gonna say anything?
I'm here on God's work, son. No.
I'm going to register the sun. I'm going to stop and lean down and go, sorry, child, we're looking for someone. You know where Mr. Foreman went?
He looks at you and he's
George Foreman?
like,
Let's take a right.
we got George Foreman girls back here. It's like if you're talking about the foreman, he came down here maybe three or 4 hours ago, and he went deeper into the mine, but he hasn't come back. I'm assuming, is that why you're here? Are you looking for him?
Yeah, trying to speak with him.
Yes, son.
Speak with him. Well, good luck finding him.
Well, that's what we're here to do.
Okay. Well, and how exactly did you plan about doing that?
No plan really. We're just kind of playing it by ear. Any tips you can give us on where he might be?
And he kind of leads you a little bit deeper into the way station encampment. He tells you that the foreman went down the mining elevator, which takes you an entire level down to way station Sapphire. Because you can look out over the mine from the way station, and it's a large open cavern with a spiraling walkway down into the mine. And you can see at various positions along the walkway there are kind of indents similar to what the one that you're in currently.
Mhm.
Most of them seemingly abandoned at this point. No signs of life.
Just little camps.
Yeah,
Old camps.
little what you presumed were at one point way stations as they progress deeper and deeper into the planet, and
Planet's core.
yeah, so you can see that, and he describes to you that there's another way station similar to this one down below. It is largely abandoned, but you can take the mining elevator to get there. Alternatively, over in this area, it has been blocked by an intentional cave-in.
Whip out the dynamite, boys.
Well, you don't have dynamite.
Clear it out, boys.
Well, didn't he buy some?
I got a warhammer. Knock them about.
Oh, I thought you bought dynamite for some reason.
We had to get it down here.
You might be able to
Oh,
find
that's
some
right. I
explosives
totally
down
forgot
here
about
if you
that already.
if you ask around.
Say intentional cave-in?
Yes, it was done to keep out the creatures of the cave.
What's that about, guy?
What are you pointing to? The
It's a
cave-in? He tells you, he's like, well, there were creatures that were attacking our miners, and we decided to cave in the pathway to prevent them from breaking out onto the surface and destroying the town. The mining elevator is fairly safe because we have control over it, and you're welcome to go down that if you want. But the problem, and he warns you, if you take the mining elevator down, they're going to bring it back up, so nothing gets in the elevator. So you're going to be down there, and you're not going to have a way of getting back up until you contact them with the foreman.
How deep does the elevator go down?
The elevator, it goes down maybe several hundred feet. It's not too far down, but
Hey, kiddo. Hey, kiddo. So we're gonna go and we're gonna fight the big bad monsters in the cave. So mines can be a dangerous place for children. Here's a silver piece. I'm gonna give him a silver piece. Go get yourself a cookie and go spend some time with your mom. I'm sure she wants to see you. This is a dangerous place to be, and I don't want you getting hurt.
it's like
I'm just looking at
he
him.
takes the silver piece and he's like, keep your bird under control. And he walks away. He walks directly into what you could call a bar at a place like that. I mean, it has some...
So we're underground now?
Yes, you are underground. So,
Underground bar.
yeah, it's up to you guys what exactly you want to do.
Let's take the elevator.
I feel like we should take the elevator as well.
Okay.
And blow that up if we have to.
Just blow it up. Anyway.
Okay, so you can definitely go and talk to the people at the elevator, running the elevator, tell them their plan. They're not going to necessarily object to you going down, but they're going to say the same thing, that they're going to bring the elevator back up, and there's no way of calling the elevator down there, so you're going to want some way of making it back up to the way station.
Can I ask him if that cave leads to the bottom of the mine? This one?
Yeah.
Shouldn't we clear out the monsters up here first?
Well, I mean,
Where we have a place we can retreat to?
I mean, it's blocked off. It seems pretty fine up here.
Yeah, we're making money by murdering shit.
That's true.
You have two options, because you're going to have to come back up that direction anyway to get out, because the mine will not, or the elevator will not take you back up. So you can either fight your way all the way down, and then walk out, or go down halfway out, clear out the bottom half, and then fight your way out.
I guess it doesn't totally matter. How do you plan on clearing the cave?
From the people here, right? This is where it is? Let's buy some.
Buy some
dynamite.
Some dynamite?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can look for someone selling explosives. They definitely have a small collection of it, enough to clear the rubble from the path. It's fairly heavy. It would be extremely cumbersome for you guys to take it down with you, and then bring it all the way back up. Just so you know.
Is the cave-in's close, right? Though, right?
The cave-in is like that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we only would need to take the dynamite to the place, blow up the wall, and then we wouldn't have it anymore.
Yeah, he's just saying, like, we probably shouldn't take the elevator and carry the dynamite with us.
Oh yeah,
and
no.
bring it back
I
up.
was saying let's find a way. Let's just find a way through at first, rather than having to do it on the back end.
Okay.
Because then we don't want to have the foreman with us, and then him get like stabbed by a goblin or whatever.
All right. Cool. Yeah, they tell you can do that, and they're not necessarily, because you're helping them, they're not going to like charge you for their explosives. They just want some coordination as to how exactly do you want to do things. And they're a little bit wary because the cave-in is close to the way station, and while the explosives aren't a danger to the way station itself, they're worried about enemies coming in after the breaking of the wall. So they want to know if you have a plan, exactly what you want to do after the explosives.
Would it be possible to dig through a little bit? Because that's way less noise. So that if something is on the other side,
we're
we can get to
supposed to-
jump on it instead of just blowing it
Sort of forgot.
and alerting to everything of our presence. How long would that take?
I don't know what he means by that.
They have an army of child slaves, apparently, working in this mine.
And he kind of thinks about it. He rubs his beard a little bit, looks around, and kind of goes and talks to someone else. And it seems like he's asking exactly how many available workers and tools that they have. And he comes back to you and he says, with the available workers that they have in working condition, they could probably mine through close to the wall while keeping the collapse stable. They could mine through on the left side next to the wall in probably about an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, we should just use them then. And then we could just protect them while they do it from any monsters.
Well, they're not going to be at risk of monsters until they break through.
Right.
So yeah.
But they'll be like at the front if they're the ones mining it.
So is that what you guys are going to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta be discreet. I don't know in what fashion. I don't know if we're being discreet with people or with bombs, but we're being discreet.
Well, I think the entire goal was to be more discreet than explosives, and that's not exactly difficult.
I'm gonna go wait up at the mine entrance until they calm me down with it's been cleared.
Okay.
They got me underground.
So you guys, are you going to stay down there with them?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you have an hour and a half around the camp if you want to do anything. They have more basic supplies if you're interested in any of them. You can talk to the people around there, or anything along those lines.
I'm good. Nothing doing.
Yeah, I want to talk to someone.
Okay. Who do you want to talk to?
Who looks the most in charge?
Who looks the most in charge?
Mm-hmm.
Not really anyone. The dwarf that you talked to that greeted you when you came down seems to be directing people. And then there seems to be two other dwarves, one of which is near the explosives, which is kind of managing the crew that is now attempting to dig through the wall. And there's one other who's kind of tending to the, not civilians, but the people staying down there. A couple of overseers, if you will.
I don't want to talk to anyone. Nah. I'm just going to make sure that everyone's safe while they're mining.
Okay. So yeah, you wait around for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and the dwarves inform you that they're about to break through to the other side.
Right on.
Okay. Do you want to inform?
Yeah.
Is someone come and get me?
Yeah. God. Do you have a whistle? Do you have a bird whistle?
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Do you?
He gave me one.
He did. I remember that. So yes, you have a whistle.
You should just
Either-
blow that.
Boop, boop, boop.
All right. So from the cave, you hear a few sharp whistles from one of the whistles that you gave the party.
Moving down.
All right. So
Well, my little skull.
the Arakoa swoops down into the cave and comes to rest at the way station next to you guys. Asks what's going on.
They're about to break through, so we should probably get ready. I actually do want to talk to someone if they know what to expect when we break through this thing. If anything's seen what we might be dealing with.
Okay. So you ask around the camp, kind of investigating as to what might be dangerous down there. You hear several stories, some of which seem unlikely, given the fact that it's a cave, and it doesn't seem incredibly likely that
Dragons!
Yeah, I mean they're dwarves. They do enjoy their stories, and they're known to elaborate a bit too much, embellish, if you will. But you hear that there are several different kind of cave-dwelling creatures down there. Some dwarves have come back covered in webbing. But
There
there's
we go, fucking spiders.
Webbing?
yes, webbing. But there's also been dwarves that have come back with bites that are distinctly not insectoid. So they don't know exactly what to expect down there. Or no one knows for certain, because most of the people that have been right up in the action are down there dead. So
The dwarves that have come back in webbing, have they seen what produces the webs?
So there's the interesting thing, and are you going to investigate?
Yeah, I'll investigate this.
Okay.
I'll ask around.
I'll investigate too.
You going to investigate the web?
Charlotte, dude.
I don't know, we'll see what he does.
Charlotte, you fucking
Fucking
win, dude.
Charlotte.
Some pig.
Yeah.
Some fucking pig.
16 plus 3, 19.
19. Okay. So you ask around and you learn something interesting about the web. Is that the web that the dwarves who came back came with? It was a lot of it was just normal spider web, fairly large and thick, strong stuff. But every once in a while, on like maybe 2 reported occasions, dwarves came back with remnants of web that glowed this luminescent blue color and seemed to fade in and out of existence. That's just rumors. 2 reported cases.
Have you guys
So-
heard anything of? Have they had any experience with effective techniques of getting these like monsters away? Like, have they noticed fire? Like, do they hate
the
fire.
spiders scare the shit out of
Do
them.
they hate like?
Well,
Do they hate my
being
Glock?
dwarves, they're familiar with with a good number of dark vision creatures, at very least, and they tell you that carrying torches is not only wise because it'll actually let you see where you're going, but it may help to ward off or disorient creatures who are used to seeing in the dark. So yeah.
Alright. Right before we leave, are flares a thing that exist?
Flares?
Yeah.
So roll your investigation at the explosives people. So you're gonna go and talk to the explosives and see if they have anything to kind of signal. Is what you're saying?
No, like something like a flare, something's bright, like a rogue flare. Basically,
Oh,
it's
so you're looking for something that's gonna last for a while and is
Yeah.
particularly bright. Okay.
I rolled a 20. It's a 2.
No, they don't have anything particularly to that degree. Most of it's just crude torch lighting.
That's fine. Alright, I'm ready to go.
All right.
So some people have come back with webbing on them,
Yeah.
luminescent webbing.
Magic webbing.
Let me
Magic
ask a
spiders.
quick question of if the spiders had 8 legs or 4.
They don't fucking know.
Man, they
It's like
fucked
a
them.
spider Pokemon. It's like a spider Pokemon.
Yeah, they don't know, man. Most of these guys were lucky to get out of there with their lives, so they're not necessarily spending their time counting the appendages of their enemies.
That's the first thing I
Freaking
take
shit.
every time. How many legs you got? 12?
Okay. So, are you guys ready to proceed?
Yes.
Okay. So you travel over towards the wall, and you meet the dwarves there, who are kind of standing around, ready to break through to the other side. It's just a few good swings at this this kind of rubble collection, and you're going to have a small opening that'll allow the 3 of you to make your way to the other side.
I whip out my spear and I'm ready.
Okay. So the
Actually,
dwarves
never mind.
kind of go in there and they swing at it. The rubble crumbles down.
The rumble.
The rumble crumbles down. And you stare off into the dwarf quickly works his way out of the hole through the wall. So you're standing facing it, Ryan, and you're staring into this dark, inky blackness. You can see absolutely nothing.
I have dark vision.
You have dark vision, so you can see a
I
little
have
bit
Devil's
farther.
Sight.
Huh?
I have Devil's Sight.
Devil's sight.
I can see through all darkness and magical darkness up to a range of 120 feet.
Okay.
I can't
I've
be
got
blinded.
Lapis Lazuli.
So you having dark sight and you having devil's sight allows you to see a little bit further. It does, the hallway does bend, so you see up to a hallway, but you notice that it's fairly clear working your way into this. So yes, you can remove that, or yeah, you can put those 2 on the other side, or that works. I said closest to the wall, but
Oh.
I suppose they're both walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
fine. So you guys
It's accurate,
are
Ryan.
working your way through
Fuck.
that little area, and you move out
This whole
into there.
crew.
Bum bum. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Let's just go ahead and get us both on here.
Okay. So you guys move into the darkness carefully.
Into the
Torches
darkness.
drawn, you're lighting the area, and as you step in, you notice to the side of you that there are actually dwarven bodies stacked up on top of one another, as if they were trying to claw their way through to the other side of this rubble wall.
Can I do an investigate? And are they covered in webs?
They're covered in a little bit of webbing,
A web?
but it's not like they've been wrapped up or anything along those lines. You can roll.
I just
not
want to
like-
perceive if anything is around me.
Okay.
If anything seems funny.
Okay, you can roll perception.
19, 14 plus 5.
19. So you notice that as the hallway kind of curves and extends, these dwarven bodies are littered throughout the hallway. Some seem as though they've been dragged back forward in the direction that you're going. They're stacked up in various areas. Some of them are draped over the rocks to the side. You don't perceive anything that you would consider to be a threat at this point. But out of the ordinary, it depends on whether you consider dozens of dwarven bodies out of the ordinary.
I want to check for poison gas.
Is the webbing all touching?
No, it's not as though this area has been overrun with spiders. Okay.
All right, let's keep going.
All right.
Just keep
So you can
pushing through.
continue moving. As I said, you're kind of stepping over dwarven bodies. Some of them seem as though they were attempting to fight with their pickaxes. Again, these are dwarven workers who work in a mine and travel between the green and the blue on a regular basis. They are not fighters. They were not prepared for any sort of incursion of any sort. So they were ultimately ill-prepared for whatever is lurking in this mine.
It's gonna be like a mouse.
A giant fucking rat.
Giant spider mouse.
So yeah, you guys can continue moving. How far do you want to move?
All the way.
All the way.
Yeah, give me straight to the foreman if you could.
So you can continue moving. Continue moving. You turn another corner, and because you can see up to 100 feet, you notice that this hallway extends much further. It's not as tight. It doesn't corner quite as rapidly. You can see off in the distance there seems to be an opening, open area. Again, there are piles of dwarven bodies. They seem to collect a little bit more, as in there's more dwarven bodies as you approach the open area.
How many bodies have we passed so far?
Probably about 13.
I'm gonna start counting.
Okay.
I'm gonna start keeping count.
All right. So, yeah, you see along this hallway you can spot probably another 6, and then some bodies or some piles close to the opening. You're not quite sure how many of those would be there.
I'm going to push our elf pally, out in front of us.
I was in front.
Come on, you're the god's warrior. You can just come on.
I got this. I throw my spear. No.
There you come. Sounds like I should find that fucking spear.
Maybe one day you'll get a boomerang spear.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe one day he'll find the one that he lost at.
Yeah, we'll just come flying in from the abyss and just kill like
right when
someone.
we need it. Too.
Aaron, are you gonna do anything? You just rolling with them?
I want to put my torch. Am I like near the walls? Like, are we like?
You can be near the walls.
I just want to investigate the walls.
Okay.
So hold my torch up to the walls because I can't see shit. So I'm like, oh no, please.
Yeah, we're just walking out in there. It's like shit,
I
guys.
got my torch out.
Torch.
But I can't see anything.
I'm going in front of him. I want to be blinded by him.
Okay, so they're walking in front of you because otherwise their dark vision would be inhibited by your torchlight. So you're walking in the back. You're feeling along
I'm like
the wall.
15 feet behind because I'm
You're
like
15 feet behind. Okay.
walking slowly because I don't trip.
Yeah, so you're working your way through there, trying not to stumble over dwarven bodies or just rocks sticking up out of the ground. Investigation of the wall reveals that it's what you expected. It seems like it was mined by dwarves a fair amount of time ago. There are little, what appears to be rivulets of maybe different metals, but nothing too significant.
I want to set up some torches.
Some torches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like maybe every
You guys
50
can see
feet.
though.
Yeah, but what if we have to fucking run out of here?
You guys can see. I'll just hold on to you. I'll just be like,
No,
please.
no, you're not gonna fucking touch me.
So you want to set up
Don't worry,
torches?
I got you.
Yeah.
You have, how many torches do you have
You don't want
amongst
to waste these torches.
all of you?
20.
You have 10,
Well, we have 20.
20.
I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have an
10.
explorer's pack?
So each of you have 10 torches.
30.
I just want to set up like 3. I don't know.
Okay.
No, I got a scholar's pack. I have none. I have a scholar's pack.
Okay, so you have 20 torches.
Well, I want to set up. Can I go back and set up like one here, one at this kind of bend?
Mhm.
Just at the
It's
bends.
like 30 feet
Okay.
apart.
Like a Minecraft torch trail, so we don't get lost.
Okay, so
Do they
just
have sconces? Are there sconces in the wall?
so there are there are sconces that line the walls. Most of them don't have torches in them anymore. You see amongst all of the sconces on this pathway leading up to the next open area, there is one torch. So you get a freebie.
Nice.
You can lay
Get a
you
freebie.
can lay a trail of torches that grants you minimal visibility in a path.
Okay. I mean, like, how long is this bend we're on? Like,
That entire bend,
yeah.
probably 75, 80 feet.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I just want to set up like 2 more torches then, like spread out
So a
like.
total of 4?
No, because there's just one in the wall, right?
Yeah.
And then I put just 2 more.
Yeah, so you
Somewhere.
light the one that's on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
move it to wherever you want it to be.
Just like 60 or 50 or 60 feet
Okay.
spread as we go.
All right. So yeah, you have a little bit of light now. It's up to you how to
We
proceed.
should get these dwarves to come clear out these bodies. We'll do it later. Let's keep going.
Okay. So how you gonna travel forward?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You keep traveling, and as you get closer, you start to be able to see that it opens up more. You guys can see that it opens into what you suspected was was another way station. It is kind of overrun. Seems as though it was abandoned quickly. There are,
Any
possessions
supplies?
left there. Nothing of use to you. If you wanted, you could kind of go and rifle through things a little bit.
Yeah, can I do like an investigation check?
Yeah, I mean, you can just do a perception check looking for anything of value or significance.
Can I do it too?
Oh, you guys can. I just got water on my face.
13.
What is perception under?
Perception is
Oh, wisdom.
wisdom.
So 9. 12.
12.
Mhm.
Okay. What did you get, Bill?
13.
13. Did you want to roll, Aaron?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So you guys.
Fuck this shit.
You guys look around. You're kind of sifting through piles of abandoned things. You look into the inside the little tents, some of which are knocked over. You find basic possessions, but nothing of value. Most of the miners are not going to bring things down into the mine with them because they don't want them to be damaged or stolen. Any of the food or anything like that you would have found is obviously spoiled at this point. If you're looking for tools, there are plenty of those around. But,
How many bodies have we passed so far?
so up to this point, are you going to investigate the piles near the entrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to count the number.
So you investigate the 2 piles at the front, and you realize that they are... there's one pile of 3 bodies and one pile of 2 bodies.
Okay.
So 13 plus 6 plus 5 is how many you've passed so far.
Alright. Is this a defensible place?
So similar to the way station that you came from, there's a bit of a choke point on either side. The walls get a little bit smaller. Not too small,
Talkies?
although the bodies on the side that you're coming
Oh.
from do constrict the entranceway a little bit. It would depend on what exactly what defenses you would want to set up.
I want to turn to my compatriots and go, perhaps it's best that we don't walk into their battlefield, but instead draw them to ours.
Okay.
If we're prepped and ready, they have to charge us in order to get here.
Well, I mean, how do we even know we're close to anything?
We don't, but this is a mine. We can make a lot of noise. We got a bunch of tools over there, made out of metal. And then there's us, who can just be loud.
That's the opposite of discreet. We gotta be discreet, man.
There's no one even can see us. So.
Discreet. But you have to be effective.
There's
We
no
didn't want to
attacking
get
him.
jumped before we're prepared. Now we have a defensible position.
How do you plan on luring them? Just noise?
I start calling as loud as I can and smashing shit together.
Oh,
Just throwing pickaxes into wheelbarrows and kicking over mine carts. Whatever I possibly can to make a bunch of noise.
that was quick.
Okay, so the Arakoa begins attempting to make as much noise as possible. You can hear these screeches and these clangs of metal on metal echo through the cavern. It's piercing. This area is small. Your ears hurt. Yeah, so it's making a lot of noise.
Then I'm gonna defense up right at the entrance, like right at the choke point. I'm going to prep myself. Magic at the ready.
I'm gonna push the wheelbarrow off the top of me. They get thrown at me.
Okay, so Bill, you are setting up at the looking at the cave.
Yeah, looking down that choke point,
Okay,
not where we came from.
okay. And you're waiting there.
Sure.
Okay.
See if anything happens.
So you wait there for several minutes, and after a while, after a moment, you begin to hear scratching noises. You begin to hear what sounds like movement coming up. There's concussive noises coming up the cave. You can hear kind of patting of feet, and what appears or what sounds to be grumbling. May or may not be language, but guttural sounds one way or another.
Does it continue coming up to it?
Yes, and over time it continues to get louder.
That's them.
Until after several moments, it sounds like they're almost upon you.
All right. I'll take the mid. Unless Aaron, do you want to go up front?
No. I can't see anything.
That's right. Then I will be right behind Birdman.
Oh, I'm in front?
Well, yeah, I mean, you went up to guard the choke point.
Alrighty. Let's do this. I'm gonna spread my wings wide so that it looks like I'm huge and try and block the outlines of my friends.
I can also go in front of you if you want me to.
No, that's fine.
He's got a plan.
Okay. All right, so
How much distance do I have to see?
you have
What's my
about
line of sight?
30, 35 feet of vision
Okay.
forward before it bends again and turns, and you can't see around the bend.
Okay.
Okay, so you can see. Do you see at normal light levels?
Yeah. So Devil's Sight, it just eliminates all darkness essentially.
Okay. So yes, you can see forward
Yeah.
35. Huh?
It's not dark vision.
Right.
I didn't see grayscale.
No, I know.
Okay.
So you can see forward, and as the sounds grow louder and kind of echo throughout the cavern, it's very loud now. There's gnashing of teeth, and what sounds like kind of stone on stone.
Stone gophers. I knew it.
You can see a swarm of troglodytes around the corner.
Troglodytes?
Yes, that are moving towards you.
Alright, Sacred Flame.
Sacred
There's
flame.
holy light right on the first one that comes up.
Okay.
It's a shark.
So,
I don't know. What is a troglodyte?
Sacred Flame. Doo-doo-doo. That's a saving throw versus his dex. No, versus 13. His dex versus 13.
Versus 13. Okay.
What?
He definitely does not succeed that. So,
He takes 3 points of
Prowl
radiant
keep going.
damage.
3 points of radiant damage. Okay.
Yep, and he's engulfed in holy fire.
Awesome. All right, so you have lit one Trog on fire. You can now, if you peek past his wing, you can now see further into the cavern, and you see a swarm of beasts. As you roll your wisdom. Nine. What'd you get? Did you get
3.
3? Okay.
That makes 12.
So the two of you do not have incredible knowledge.
I
you
think
have
I see stone gophers.
Are
as
they
I-
like little things? Are they like trogs and WoW?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a trog?
they're small stone creatures who tend to lurk
shit, are
in
they actually
caves.
stone gophers?
Do you want to roll perception to see how many there are? Ryan or Aaron, you're not going to succeed that. I mean,
12.
no.
Yeah, I want to try.
Yeah, okay.
With what? Perception?
Yeah.
That's a 20.
That's a 20?
Not a natural 20.
Okay.
15 plus 5.
You can count 10 of them.
Jesus Christ. I wish I was a dragon and I could do my cone blast now.
Okay. Yes. So. Yes, Bill?
There's stone troglodytes?
Yeah.
Are we in combat? Should we roll initiative or are they still...
They're still at a range.
I want to. Can I?
So,
Should I run at this?
you guys, because of your defensive position, you have advantage.
What
So
is
you-
this, how big's the cave? Like, how wide is it and how tall is it?
How wide is it? It's about 20 feet wide.
And how tall?
Probably about 25 feet tall.
And how tall are these guys?
They're medium sized.
Are they coming up as like a big group or is it like one of them?
No, they're coming up as a group.
Damn, I wish I had some sort of AoE. I kind of just want to throw my spear into the crowd of them.
You can do that. Well,
Yeah,
each of you roll initiative at this point. You have advantage, so roll twice and take the highest number.
What'd you
What?
say, Bill?
Initiative?
Yes.
20.
Okay.
What did you say, Bill?
24.
Wait, how did?
Well, 20 plus, well, I mean, whatever, but natural 20 is a natural 20.
23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you guys being natural 20s,
19
you
plus
get
4.
priority over him.
Okay.
So it's, I don't know. Flip a coin to see which of you gets to go first.
It's Pokemon Blue, baby.
Which one do you want?
B comes first in the
Heads or
alphabet.
tails?
Tails.
Tails.
Did you look at him like, what's your bet, Ryan?
It's tails. So, Aaron goes first, Ryan second, and then Bill third on priority. But you all have initiative over the Trogs.
Dope. Yeah, let me get a spear up in that crowd. Damn, I wish I had.
And they are currently slowed because of the holy flame fire.
I want to throw a hand axe.
How far away are they right now?
So they're... Oh, we don't have the second level. So they're like 30 feet away from you.
Is this
30?
like a zoom in?
No, that is the layer below
That'd be
where
sick,
you guys are.
bro. If it was like, this is where we are, but this is like
So
a
this,
zoom in.
to explain, I know people on stream can't see it, but this enters down over
that green
there.
over there.
Yeah,
the
at that
opposite?
green. So that's
Okay.
the transition.
Okay.
And it kind of loops around under where you were.
Got it.
I want to throw my hand axe.
You want to throw your hand axe? Okay. Go for it.
Is my athletics involved in this?
No. I think,
It's
with ranged
dexterity.
weapons, you might get a dex modifier, though.
Okay.
How many
yeah,
spellcasts do I get?
8.
8, you miss. So you chuck your axe into the
Final action
relative
rated
darkness.
hand axe.
You see it fly kind of near the flame.
Did you roll with
But-
advantage too?
Huh?
Don't you have advantage?
Do I have advantage?
No, I don't think that's... No, you don't have advantage.
I thought we had advantage.
I don't know if you guys
I
get
think I would
permanent
need like
advantage.
specific advantage. Like if I was like a dwarf and I like
No, that's not how advantage works, Bill, does it?
What's up?
Well, you said we had advantage on our initiative roll, so I just thought we had advantage.
Well, I had you roll...
Roll twice and take the higher.
Yeah, but do they get continuous... You don't get a continuous
I missed my hand axe.
advantage.
Well, I thought it was up
Advantage
to
is
you.
usually for a attack or for a action.
Yeah, okay. So you guys had advantage on your initiative
Oh, okay.
rolls, but you don't have advantage on your attack rolls. So you miss. You hear the metal kind of clang against the stone behind them. They kind of move out of the way a little bit, but your axe is now lost in the darkness.
I'll find it.
Ryan, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's throw another thing at him. I'm gonna throw my spear.
All right. We're going for the spear throw, boys. It was what, number 3?
Oh God.
my gosh, dude.
It's a miss.
What's your
You
dex
also-
bonus?
Dude, every time with the throwing of all your weapons.
I know, dude. I just can't. I can't get it down. It's an 8.
You got an 8? Okay, so you're both like, we got this! Ha! And you both throw your weapons.
Hiya.
They both clang against the walls of the cave, connecting with none of the trogs.
I'm gonna have my whip ready. Not to throw.
Bill, it's your turn.
Ah, I should have gotten a fucking. Nah, never mind.
Ice beam.
I need to put a hole through the end of it so I can rope it, throw it, and then
Eldritch
if I miss, I
Blast.
can just like pull it
I
back.
think I lost.
Okay.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the one I Sacred Flamed.
Okay. So the one in front, you're going to Eldritch Blast him.
Does he not have to roll to hit shit?
He does.
They have to make a saving
19. Pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, no, that hits. Absolutely.
Alright.
So you launch your dark magic into the darkness. Roll for damage.
You take 6 points of damage.
You take 6 points of damage. So this Trog who has been caught on fire and is now blasted by dark magic screeches terribly in pain, but does not fall over. He is slowed. The rest of his companions kind of
He's taking 9 damage in total.
6. Oh,
Plus
I'm sorry.
3.
Yes, 3 or 9. So he slows down. The rest of them kind of move around him. They are moving slower because of the fire, disrupting their dark vision, and they move. Yeah, so they move 20 feet. So they're now 10 feet away from you.
Cool.
You did defend the position to a degree. You're also large and ominous, so they're not approaching aggressively. They are thinning out a little bit. They're about 2 by 2 to get into this choke point that you are defending.
Oh, I got a good idea.
So yes, Ryan, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Oh, it's Aaron's turn. I know. Sorry.
It's combat time, boy. I'm getting in there.
All right, you going up?
I'm going in.
You fighting him? All right.
One-handing my warhammer with my shield out.
You should hold your attack until I go.
Fuck it.
Can you do that?
Never.
All right.
You can hold your
can I
action.
use-
You can't
can I
hold your
use-
attack.
Can I use my bonus
Isn't an
action?
action an attack? Or an attack and action?
No, it's attack. It's like action, attack.
Can I
and
use
bonus
my-
action, I believe.
Can I use my action to like back up after I smash one in the face with my warhammer?
You can use your bonus action.
I got my bonus. I got my like additional action.
Yeah, if you want to use your whatever it's called.
My one bonus free time.
Yeah, I don't. It's only 10 feet. I'm not even gonna charge you a bonus action for that.
Oh,
You can get in 10 feet, hit someone, and get out in 6
I'm gonna
seconds.
smash one of these butt boys in the face. Well, I'm gonna miss, but. Okay, 18.
18. All right.
Nice.
So okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you hit. You are going to be in front of the Arakoa when you back up. Like you can't get all the way back behind him
That's-
in a
alright,
defensible.
that's
So you'll be in front of him.
6.
Like, you'll be able to back up.
plus 8. 6 plus 2 is 8, so
Okay.
8 damage to the one that's on fire. That's already taken 9 points of damage.
Well, he's in the back. The rest of them moved
Oh,
around him.
okay.
He's slower.
So just one of them, I guess.
Yeah, so you hit one for 8 points of damage across the face with your warhammer. You hear a loud crack. It sounds like metal on stone.
I ran away.
But you succeeded in hitting him quite effectively.
All I can see is RuneScape when I talk about warhammers.
All right, Ryan.
Can I use? So this casting time on Thunderous Smite is one bonus action. So could I cast it and attack in the same turn?
Bill, check me on this.
It sounds like you just don't get to use a bonus.
The
You can attack and use a bonus action in the same turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then I want to cast Thunderous Smite,
Okay.
and then I want to whip the first one, the one at the front of the pack, because what it does is if it doesn't succeed a strength saving throw, it gets pushed 10 feet from me, knocked prone, so I want to go blasting back in all the trogs.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Doesn't the magic attack count as your attack?
It's not an attack.
It is his bonus action.
It's I cast the smite, and then my first melee attack will.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
like
like
an
it's an
enchantment.
enchantment.
Yeah.
Okay. A spell enchantment, if you will. Okay, so are you attacking the one that Aaron attacked, or the one next to him?
To do damage.
My goal is to hit him into as many as possible. So, I mean, are they in like a 2x2?
They're fairly well lined up. Like, obviously, they're not organized creatures, so they're not
Mhm.
perfectly lined up, but they're collected behind him. And if you hit him,
Yeah, I'll just hit the one that Aaron hit.
Okay.
Try to kill him. So now I actually I guess I just roll my melee attack and
Yeah.
hope this hits. Ooh. Doesn't hit.
What did you
It's
roll?
a natural 1.
Natural 1. Oh, goody, goody.
I
bought new ones.
Oh.
I have orange ones. That I didn't
I'm not gonna
like.
make you throw your whip. That would just be rude.
You did it before.
Why don't I?
So,
That's
where are
Ryan's
you?
weapons.
Where are you positioned?
I think he's behind us.
You were
I guess I'm
behind.
behind
You were
everyone.
behind the Arakoa, so you kind of like peeked out from around his wing, and whipped. Aaron rolled a dodge.
Oh, yeah.
19.
19. Luckily, so you whip your whip forward, which crackles with holy lightning.
The spell only goes off the first time I hit with a melee weapon.
So
I think it's just straight
the
up
spell
fails.
is not deactivated, but it was still on your weapon.
Right.
But hearing the crackling from behind him, Aaron quickly turns and jumps out of the way, luckily avoiding your attack that otherwise would have sent him flying into the pack
That
of
would have been sweet,
troglodytes.
Like, do I get an attack if I were to have flown in? Could I swing my hand?
Can I choose not to dodge?
Bill, it is your turn
Can
now.
we use this as
Just
a tactical
skip.
advantage?
So, I have one person directly in front of me, but within the choke point, correct?
Yes. There's actually two of them.
Huh?
There's actually two of them that are within, like, melee distance. Or, no, they're not within melee distance of you, but they are condensing into the choke point,
Alright,
and there are two
I
within
spell it,
vision,
I spell
direct
it,
vision.
though. Did he ever showed me?
Okay, and the troglodytes, how far? They're still 10 feet away?
Yeah, they're 10 feet away right now.
Okay. I am going to cast Misty Visions. I'm going to use my Misty Visions. I'm going to create a rock wall that slides up in front.
Okay.
So it's an illusion. So the troglodytes will have to figure out that it's an illusion. But all of a sudden, a rock wall is essentially slid out of the ground and blocks the cavern entrance. So
Cool.
we are behind it and can see them, but they can't see us.
Cool.
We are inside the cube.
Okay.
Can we attack through it too?
Yes.
Cool. Just blindly.
Would dispel the thing if we like?
Just like we did with the writhing mass of shadowy horrors, where we were attacking out of it at those bandits.
Mhm. Oh yeah, we fucked some bandits.
Dude, why is Bill so OP? I want cool spells.
Should have been a spellcaster.
Yeah, it was this stupid shit hammer that they
So
did.
as they're approaching, the wall, the rock wall illusion comes up, and a lot of them kind of attempt to stop themselves because they were clambering rather quickly. Two of them, however, are not paying attention, and they notice the wall, but they attempt to climb up it. And two of the trogs kind of trip through the illusion. The rest of the trogs have stopped outside of it, but the other two have kind of fallen on themselves within the illusion. So, next turn, because of this, the trogs, despite being simple-minded, will have an advantage to, not like advantage, but they will have a bonus to figuring out the wall.
Okay, it's intelligence check 13.
13.
Actually, I think it's an investigation check 13. Yeah.
Okay.
It's intelligence.
Which is, I don't have my sheet.
It's,
but-
it's an intelligence modifier based.
Okay. So yeah, but until then, they have all stopped quickly, but are kind of moving towards the wall, curiously, if nothing else. Aaron, your turn.
I'm gonna finish off the damaged one, or at least try to.
Okay.
Is that one of the ones that went through the wall?
No.
No.
Well, I missed it.
Okay. Ryan.
Let's do the attack again with the whip.
Okay, you going to attack?
The they like fall through the wall, or are they like through the wall standing?
They fell through the wall. So they were going to climb the wall, and they went at it as one would climb a solid surface, but fell through. So they kind of fell onto their stomachs.
Well, same plan. I just
Inside
want
the
to
wall.
whip one of them back.
Okay, you're going to whip one of the two close ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get a good roll? No, that's okay. 13 plus, so 16.
Yeah, you hit.
All right.
So roll for damage.
So yeah, I gotta do my damage, which is a D4. Oh, it's stuck. So that's a 4
Okay.
total damage. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's 7.
7. Okay.
And then Thunderous Smite, my attack deals an extra 2d6. So we got 7, and what the hell's a d6?
Man, I can't
Just
trash.
the normal die. 8, 9, 14 damage to that guy. And then he has to make a strength saving throw.
He doesn't know if he's dead.
Oh, well, is he going to go flying back into
Yes,
him?
he's going to go fly. So you whip this this Trog. He actually, probably being stone, does have a resistance to lightning damage. But
It is thunder damage? I don't know
thunder,
if that makes
yeah.
a difference.
But you did enough damage that you killed him anyway. And so his dead body goes flying back through the group of Trogs and kind of knocks several of them over on their sides and pushes the others out. So you successfully knocked 5 Trogs over, inhibiting their movement for the next turn.
Are there 9 left?
One is, yes, there are 9 left. 2 are, or no, excuse me, 1 is in the wall and is now in the process of getting up, and that's 8 minus 5, so 4 of them are still kind of clambering over their fallen brothers or what have you, in order to approach the wall again. Bill, your turn.
Boo. Boo.
Boo.
Alright,
Boo.
so we just have the one guy in the wall and everyone else trying to figure it out, right?
Yep.
I'm just going to Eldritch Blast his head right into the ground if I can.
Okay.
19 plus 5. 24.
Okay. So yeah, you hit the shit out of that guy on the ground. Congratulations.
Takes 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
And I spit on him. Just add insult to injury.
Is that your bonus action?
That's not a free action?
It's a big spit. You really gotta get it going. So that's your
Well,
bonus
that's
action.
your attack.
The hard part about spitting is the beak.
Yeah, I should imagine.
And the lack of a tongue.
Got one more spell.
I guess he has a tongue.
So yes, the rest of them are going to, actually 4 of them are going to roll to attempt to figure out the wall, because the rest of them are spending their turn getting back up off the ground.
Get wrecked. Nerds. Can't get
My
up.
character is so useless.
So
My
one of
damage
them
is like
succeeds
50
in
damage.
seeing through the wall, and
I think you get stuff at level 3.
and kind of screeches. Yeah, most of your stuff, like your cool shit's at level 3. So one of them kind of screeches and runs at the wall and claws at it and goes through and is now in front of you. He steps through the barrier and looks at you, Bill, and so he's going to attack you. He does not succeed in attacking you. He kind of slashes at you, and you either dodge out of the way or just deflect it in some capacity. But yes, the rest of them are now privy to the fact that the wall does not exist. So upon next turn, they will begin moving through the wall.
I bought us a turn. I bought us 2 turns, actually. So,
All right, so
do what we can.
your turn.
Alright, I'm putting my shield away.
Okay.
It's action time. It's action
Two-handed?
Jackson.
It's real time.
I'm attacking the one that Bill attacked. That did
The one on the ground.
9 points of damage to it, or
Yes.
whatever.
mash his head.
Well, okay. I hit him.
You do?
Roll 17.
Okay. Yeah. You definitely hit him. So you take your hammer, and I mean roll. I don't know if you can necessarily. It's not necessarily guaranteed failure, but there's a chance.
I'm trying to figure which one's 10.
That's a 10.
6 plus 5, 11.
So you take your hammer and you swing it over your head and bring it down on the Trog's head, and it crushes it.
Explode into pieces.
Yes, it explodes into dusty, rock-like pieces.
I want to use my bonus action to collect a sample. I'm just kidding. I'm just collecting all these weird samples.
So yes.
Can I get the juice from the
So you kill that one. Right? It's
Can I
your
collect
turn.
rock juice?
Rock juice. Ryan, your turn.
I'm just gonna whip the next closest one. Oh, I guess that's a. None of them are through the wall, huh?
No, but they are still within melee range. Well, it depends on how far you are from the
Just go in there.
wall.
I have +5 range because it's a whip,
Okay. Yeah, you're within range of some of them.
but I can't see them.
Why wouldn't you be able to see them?
There's a wall in front of us.
You can see through the wall.
Oh, we can see through the wall?
Yeah. Oh, it's a one-way illusion.
Oh. Well, yeah, then I'm whipping the next one through the wall.
Okay.
Does the one not get dispelled?
Are you going to attack one in particular?
None of them have damage or anything.
One of them is like on fire, or did we kill that one?
One of them is on fire, and then
Oh, it's on the back of the back, right?
yes.
Oh, he is. Just the next closest. Just the closest.
Okay.
Closest one to us.
An arbitrary one.
That's like an
8 damage or 8 for
to hit.
8 to hit.
Contact
Okay.
points.
So you miss, unfortunately, again. Bill.
All right, let's Eldritch Blast. So we have one wounded one guy lit on fire, and I hit with an Eldritch Blast, and he's still alive, right?
Yes.
He's like so close to death.
Eldritch Blasting him again. Might as well.
Eldritch blasting that one. Okay. So you can see him through the pack.
He's on fire,
Alright,
so yeah.
Huh?
probably.
So I can see him. I can.
Yeah. No. You can discern which one you hit.
16.
16. Yes. You strike him with your Eldritch blast.
Take 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. He is now dead. Congratulations.
Good.
You have Eldritch blasted a troglodyte to death. So there are now 7 left.
Can I do like a sick like whirlwind slash or some shit to fuck these guys up? Like,
Spin in a circle?
yeah.
Dude.
Shit.
Do a spin.
Is it?
Make like an
It's at least
athletics
a Trog's
check.
turn now. It's your turn.
It is the Trog's turn. So you're in front of who? So they're going to attack you as they approach. They're actually
16. Because I'm not using my shield right now.
2 of them are going to attack you. 3 of them are going to attack you, and the rest of them are going to be behind. The other 2 are going to be too far to actually attack you. So
What's my AC?
16, you said?
16.
Okay. And then Bill, you're 13.
16.
16? Okay. So one of them hits you.
That's right, I
And
got
he
it.
does...
It's me or hits Goose?
Hits Goose. And he does... Let's see here.
15 points damage.
Oh,
No,
shit.
that's
Okay.
what's
11 points of damage.
That's fine.
Alright. So, yes, but the rest of them have not succeeded in attacking you. There are now 3 directly in front of you, 2 directly in front of you, and 2 behind them who are attempting to climb over their friends in order to get to you, but not necessarily succeeding. So, your turn, Aaron.
I'm gonna run away.
You're going to run away. Okay.
I'm gonna run back into. I'm just gonna run behind the furthest person back, which is Ryan. And I'm going to drink a health potion.
Okay. You can do that. D6 for the health potion. Ryan.
I'll go in front of who?
Okay.
I'll take take out my rapier and start poking some people.
Okay. So, are you going to attack the ones that were attacking who?
Sure.
Okay.
17.
You hit.
D8. 8 damage. I always forget. 11 damage.
11 damage. All right.
Mhm.
So you take your rapier, having had enough of this whip's bullshit, whip it out, as people tend to do with rapiers and such, and you stick it right through his mouth, and it goes kind of through his skull, doing, you said, 11 points of damage. He howls in pain. You draw your rapier out from him, and it kind of gushes blood out of his mouth.
Is it dead?
Not quite.
Balls.
Bill.
Alright. I am. So we have one injured, right?
Yes.
Just the one that's injured.
Yes.
I'll just blast.
Okay. Go for it.
15.
15. All right. Yep. You hit.
How much health do you have total?
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. That one is also dead. So after
have
being
17
stabbed in the mouth,
right
you
now.
proceed
Oh,
to
I just took 11.
blast this
Yeah,
trog
drink
with
health potion.
dark magic.
Uh,
You have 17 out of
I
24.
am going to move in front of our pally.
Okay. You can do that.
So I'm now in front. I'm in between my team and the Trogs, right?
Yes.
All right.
And there are 6 trogs left. You are being attacked by 5 of them.
Oh.
May all 5 fit in that choke point?
5
Wait,
fit in the choke points. 1 is behind.
Okay.
Oh, wow. I thought they were 2 by 2.
Yeah. Who knows? they're up on top of each other.
They're like doing a balancing act on each other's shoulders.
I still see these guys in my head as like little caterpillar man.
So one of them hits you, Bill,
They're like kobolds.
after
I know, but
attacking.
I see them as caterpillar men.
And he does.
God, you're gonna get blasted.
Yeah, you're
5
dead.
of them?
I ran over away because one of them fucking 11 points of damage to me. Shit, these guys are way too OP.
How much health do you have?
20.
20? Okay, he does 12 points of damage to you. I wish I was playing. My rolls are on point right now with the damage rolls.
5 of them did 12 damage?
One of them attacked him.
Oh, there was 5 of them attacked.
Well, 5 of them attacked him, only 1 hit him.
Oh.
These guys can do like 50 damage if they all like got lucky.
Okay. So, Aaron, it is your turn again.
I'm gonna do a quick get in, get out because I don't want to die.
You can't get in and get out. You can, like...
Got in and got out last time.
Yeah, but you were closer then. You ran back further.
Well, I can only attack one of them. I probably won't even kill on. Is there any of them damaged right now?
No, there are none damaged.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to one-handing my weapon because I need the extra damage class or whatever.
AC?
So I'll just attack
Okay.
one of these stupid fuckers. 15.
Alright, you hit.
Make sure this is the right one. Yeah, it's got less sides. 8.
8 damage, alright. Yeah, you run up there and you smack one with your warhammer, now being wielded in one hand. He takes 8 points of damage, right?
I want to poke that one and then stand next to who?
You want to poke the one that he just attacked.
Mhm.
Okay. And you're standing in front of him, or in front of who?
Just right beside him.
Okay. So you're all pretty much up there now, on the front lines. Go ahead. Roll to attack.
Like 20 something.
Yeah, you hit.
D8. 5, 8, 10 damage.
10 damage, yeah, you pierce that guy right through the eye. You kind of twist your rapier and shove him into the ground and lift it off of him. He is now dead. So there are 5 left. Bodies are beginning to pile up, making it more difficult to approach you guys. So there are like 3 of them that can readily attack you. One will have to climb over some bodies and might be able to do it as well, but it's becoming a little bit more cramped in this choke point.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, your turn.
Goose wounded one?
That was dead.
I just killed that one.
Yeah, no, he just killed that one. So
Wait. So he Rika killed the one Goose had wounded.
yes.
Okay. I'm gonna hit just another one that's close by me.
Fair. They're all pretty close.
15.
15, yes, you blast them.
I think they have 14.
You take 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay. Yep, so you blast another one. They're not particularly pleased with you. Like I said, the bodies are making it difficult for them to attack, so there is going to be 1 that is attacking you, Bill, 2 that are attacking
I want to
you.
pull our pally back behind me.
Okay, as a bonus action, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, do you want to, like, resist that, or?
Whatever. If
No.
you
Stop
This
resisting.
is my stand.
saves me from getting hit, I guess.
All right, so 1 is attacking you, Bill, and 3 are attacking you, Aaron.
18.
Wait, they can still reach him? Bastards.
Yeah, they're squeezing in there. They're kind of, like, reaching over each other, but they're getting it.
18.
18? I thought you were a 19 with your shield.
16 plus 2. 18.
Interesting. Okay. The 1 misses you, Bill, and they all miss you, so you successfully block them. There are 5 left. 1 is injured. Aaron.
I'm going to attack the injured one.
Got it.
16.
Yes.
Gotta make sure I don't cheat here. Battle. And on me. 6, 9, 11.
11. Okay, so you smash him, and another one dies.
4 left.
4 left, Ryan. You gonna duck out from behind the bird again?
Yeah, I'm gonna run back and stab another one.
Stab another one.
19.
Okay, yep. Stab that motherfucker.
13. 12, sorry.
12 damage. Alright. So you fuck this guy up.
Is he dead?
No, he's
Oh.
not dead yet. But you stab kind of down through his neck and out behind his arm, and he just kind of crumples down. He's in bad shape. Bill?
So we have 3 wounded.
No, you have 1 wounded.
There's 1 wounded and there's 3 left.
Yes. Well, there's 1 wounded. There's 4 left. 1 of who is wounded.
Alright, last turn we had 4 left.
Yes.
I wounded 1. Goose wounded 1. And Rika just wounded 1. So do we have 3 wounded? Or did one of
Goose
them die?
killed the one that you wounded.
Okay. So there's.
I'm keeping track here. I'm fairly certain that I'm...
Okay. I'm gonna attack the wounded one.
Okay.
As per usual. 16.
16. Yes, you fucked that guy up. He's dead.
4 points of damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much damage you do. He's dead. Yep, so there are 3 left. At this point, they're rather intimidated by the fact that you are slaughtering the others of them. They're not necessarily backing down because they're stupid, but they're going to continue to attack you. Aaron,
Okay.
the 2 of them are going to attack you, and 1's going to attack Bill.
I did go back in front.
You did. So, 1 of them hits you. No one hits you, Bill. And he hits you for 9 damage. Yes. So, your turn.
I'm gonna drink an HP pot again.
Drinking it, you can do that as your bonus action.
Okay. So there's 3 left.
There's 3 left, yeah.
I'm gonna attack one of them. 15.
15. Okay. Yep.
13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
So in one swoop, you kind of knock this guy. He goes flying into the wall and hits himself against the wall, and he dies.
Nice.
I have to drink this HP powder. I'm dead.
So you drink an HP pot with your bonus action. Ryan, your turn.
I'm gonna attack another one.
Okay.
Maybe if we can all take one out. We just all gotta do 13 damage. 15.
15?
I can't do that much damage at all.
Oh, okay. D8.
I only have 10 HP left, so I'm in danger of dying.
7 damage.
7. All right.
I can't do 13 damage either.
That was my maximum damage.
I guess I can't do an action, huh?
Not a full action.
Okay.
You have a bonus action.
Does this say? I assume lay on hand. Oh yeah, as an action.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done.
13 is
Bill,
my max.
there's one wounded and one alive, looking very
One in
scared.
front of me is wounded.
Same here.
They're both within like melee distance of you.
Is this the one that was attacking me, or the one that was attacking?
The one that was attacking you is at full health still. The one that was attacking Aaron is
Is wounded.
yeah.
Did we say that a cantrip can be cast as a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. One, I should be doing this better. Anyway, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on our intrepid explorer over there.
Okay.
He gains back 5 health.
Cool.
And I'm going to Lightning Lure the wounded one in front of him. So he gets to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. The wounded one, correct?
Yeah, the
Okay.
wounded one in front of the injured friend.
Okay. And that is
How much damage did you say?
yeah, he succeeds the saving throw.
Is he still within 5 feet of me?
Yeah.
Then he takes 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage. Okay,
I got
so
1 HP left.
you grapple this guy with your lightning lasso.
Makes me 2 HP.
You electrocute him a little bit, but he is still kicking, just barely. He's now directly in front of you and both angry and intimidated. They are going to... The damaged one is going to attack you. The other one is going to attack the paladin. Damaged one does not succeed in any capacity. He's very weak and kind of just like claws at you in an attempt to save his life. And the other one does not hit you, Ryan. So
Cool.
you now have one mortally wounded troglodyte and one full health one. Ryan?
Alright, that'll be a 17.
Okay.
I should just keep this friggin' D8.
Is it the wounded one?
I'm gonna go after the non-wounded one.
Okay.
Actually. Try to blast this guy. Good shot.
I'm gonna blast
Oh.
his ass.
But it's not gonna happen. It was a 7.
7? Okay. So you spear the unwounded guy through his side, and he takes a fair amount of damage. Bill, there are now 2 damaged ones in front of you, within range.
Alright, I'm going to Eldritch Blast one and Eldritch Blast the other.
Okay. You
I'm
do that. You can do that twice.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the one that was like criminally wounded but not dead
Okay.
first. 18 takes 3 points of damage,
All right. You kill one.
and then the last guy left to attack my pally, he's gonna get the other Eldritch Blast with a 24.
Yeah, that hits. Certainly. How much damage
He
do you
takes
do?
5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. So both of them fall over dead.
Blasted.
And you have succeeded in killing 10 troglodytes who you summoned
That was a shit ton of
through
troglodytes.
through the creating of a large ruckus. What is it? The area in front of you is now littered with bodies. You're going to have to kind of climb over them in a fashion in order to proceed further.
That's not a change. Climbing over some doors.
But
Two
yeah,
of them pretty wounded.
so
Run away.
it's up to you guys what you want to do.
I'm gonna pull up a sleeping bag.
How wounded are you, Bill?
I take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
If we wait a few hours, I can heal us all back to full, but
How
we'll
many
be
points
waiting
did
a
you
few
take?
hours.
How many points down are you?
I've got 15 health. I have 24. I'm 9 health down. I'm gonna take a sleep.
Take a sleep. Okay.
I always forget. Do you heal when you sleep?
Are you guys gonna short rest or long rest?
Since
Be
passage
aware.
of time.
Be aware that it is evening hours. You've been down here. You spent a couple hours waiting for them to mine through the wall, and then it's been maybe 15 minutes since you actually entered the cave. But at this point, it's approaching early evening, so you could rest for a while if you wanted to continue. But it's up to you.
I'm fine with a long rest.
Okay, I do a long rest.
I will do. What's a long rest for you guys? 8 hours?
Yeah.
And they're just gonna heal up if they do that?
Yeah, I forget the healing rules for. Oh, it's long rest, so you guys are going to be healed to full.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Well, then I will not cast Cure Wounds, and I will instead. I'm just gonna do my meditate for
Okay.
4 hours.
So, 2 of you are sleeping, or the effective equivalent. Are you taking first watch, Bill, or are you going to sleep?
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Okay, well, he's going to have to be louder than here. Shit. We're getting a little bit of echo, so I was trying to minimize that. Okay, so you're taking first watch. You kind of set up in the broken down encampment area, I'm assuming. At
After
the
my
way
4
station.
hours, I'll take watch.
And then you're going to take watch after the first 4 hours. Okay.
Mhm.
So, nothing eventful happens. You guys succeeded in warding off any other enemies that might be in there or might want to approach you. You do, at various times, think you hear skittering, perhaps, along the walls of the cave that kind of echo through it very quietly. But nothing approaches you. And as far as you're concerned, you are safe.
2.
So you awake after your respective long rests, feeling rejuvenated. Yeah.
I feel rejuvenated.
Good for you.
I
What
want
do
to
you
loot
guys
the bodies.
You want to loot the bodies. Okay. I mean, you find trog claws, which are very stony in nature. They're
I'm not gonna
chipped.
take them.
You're not going to take them. Okay, you can also take trog eyes if you wish.
I'm taking those.
Okay, you can take trog eyes. You find fucking...
I'm putting them in a vial too.
There's 20 trog eyes if you really want to take them.
I'm gonna put 10 into a vial.
10 into a vial. Your vial can only hold 5.
I'm gonna put 2 vials full of 5.
Alright, how many vials do you have?
8.
8? Okay, you have 2 vials of 5 trog eyes.
But that's how many I have.
You guys and your eyes.
I'm gonna put them in my eye bag.
The other 10?
Wait, I missed
Yep, I'm gonna put the other 10 in my eye
He
bag.
collects eyes too.
Alright.
I just got
And
my.
I
I
want
got
all
these
their
vials.
hearts.
You want all their hearts, too. Okay. So you can spend better part of an hour, I would say, like, getting all the hearts out of these creatures. You collect them. They're not small, so you can't just store them in, like, a belt pouch, but you can carry them.
I put them with my wolf hearts and my dire wolf heart, right? They're all roughly the same size.
Were you just storing
There's
those in
no
your
way we can
backpack?
Carry all this
Yep.
bullshit.
Alright, yeah, you have a backpack full of hearts.
Yeah, backpack.
I have a water skin
We
bag
have too
for
much
it.
stuff. The explorer's pack, it's like a small bazaar full of shit.
So, a bazaar full of shit. It's fantastic. So yeah, you have successfully gathered the eyes and the hearts of these creatures. What do you want to do?
Let's go.
You're gonna go. You're gonna continue down into the cave.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
How are you going to proceed?
Forward.
Forward. In what order?
And
Bearing torches? Not bearing torches?
Pokemon Blue is going first.
Okay.
Going first.
So you guys are.
But I can't see it. I'm quickly overtaken by the rest.
You
of
guys
them.
are now here. Can you, Aaron? Can you do me a favor and help me move that over here?
Yeah. Here, I'll hold. I'll move this stuff and you slide it over.
Yeah. And so you move downwards into the cave and find yourself in this area.
I thought we would be
Where?
there.
Where? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Whoa, there we go.
What is this? Is that water? Or?
That's the lowest. That's the base of the mine.
So we can't access that? That's like...
No, you guys are on
We're
a
like on
tier
a
up
ledge.
above.
Okay.
That slowly descends down into the base of the
Can
mine.
we see down there?
No.
This is vaguely Australia-ish.
I don't know what the peninsula is, but okay. So
Florida.
there you go.
I remember.
That's where you are. You're
Same thing.
continuing down. The dwarf bodies, there's still some here and there, but they are less prevalent as you travel further down into the mine. Are you going to continue going?
You know what? Fuck this mission. I'm out of here. Just
All right.
continue
You guys going? All right. So how far do you want to go?
Keep going until we see something interesting.
Yeah. What's this little opening here?
Well, this is another way station. You investigate the way station and you look around and you see that this is in the wall, similar to the other ones, is carved way station sapphire. Upon further investigation,
Sapphire.
you notice.
Isn't that where the elevator comes down?
Yes, you notice a small area where, which seems to have suspension cables of some sort or rope. It seems to you to be an elevator shaft.
Are there any doors around here?
No.
Oh, okay. Are there torches?
You can investigate for more sconces in the area. Yeah.
But there's no torches.
No, like
Just at
like
bottom
on
of
the sconce.
elevator
You
shaft?
looking? Oh, there's not a pile of torches at the base. Of
No,
the
I just
elevator,
mean
so-
like, is it lit or did they just come down into this darkness?
Well, presumably when the mine was operational, it wasn't dark,
All right.
but reasonably so. The dwarves have since evacuated the area.
Nerds.
So yeah, you can investigate the sconces and you find 3 sconce torches.
Oh.
If you want to light the area.
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw 2 more torches up.
Anything else you guys want to do in the area?
Perception check. I want to see if
Okay.
anything weird is around us.
All right. Roll.
Something that a dwarf wouldn't have put there. Natural 1.
A natural 1. So, despite having excellent vision in dark conditions, you look around and you're like, "Look at this place." So yeah, you're kind of staring up at the ceiling, which is mainly rock, as far as you can tell, like some sort of rock. Being a bird person, you're not too familiar with geology.
Some form of humanoid did this.
Yes. You think maybe children were involved in this, as far as you're concerned. Anyone else?
I'll do the same thing.
Okay, do a perception check.
Is there like anything added to this?
Based on your
Proficiency?
skill proficiency bonus, if you have a proficiency.
17.
Okay. So you notice that, distinctly unlike the area which you came from, there seem to be collections of webs in this area, thin web, kind of up the sides of the walls. You can go over and it's thick, but it's not covering everything. It just kind of lines the walls of this area.
Can I light it on fire?
You can light it on fire.
I want to light it on fire.
Okay.
What are you lighting on fire?
The webs.
The webs. Okay, so you walk up to the wall and you light the web on fire. Ryan, are you going to do anything?
Could I do like a perception or investigation to see if it looks like anyone's been through here recently?
You can do an
Specifically the
investigation for
foreman.
that.
Oh god. I just My investigation's bad. So. Ooh, but I rolled a 17.
Okay, so you can see from the area of the elevator that there seems to be a few chairs that were maybe knocked over, but they have since been moved. There's kind of lines in the dust.
Lines? Like someone's being dragged?
No, like someone moved the chair and
Oh,
pushed
okay.
it out of the way in the kind of rock dust on the ground. And you can see what appears to be footprints, but this area is not that old.
Mhm.
It hasn't been overrun for that long. So it's not as though there's a large collection of dust that can be seen. But you notice that the footprints seem to be traveling in the direction that you guys are also traveling. Kind of out of the way station, deeper into the mine.
Cool.
All right. You're a 17? An
18.
18? Do you have your shield drawn?
Mm-hmm. It's just like, I ain't got anywhere to put it,
Just
so I'm
like
just holding it.
Okay. So as you light the fire, or light the web on fire, a large
shit.
creature leaps from the ceiling down in an attempt to stop you. He reaches down in
Gaelic.
It leaps down past you, and in the light of this now growing web fire, you can see this large, kind of plump, four-legged beast looking creature with bug eyes and big fangs.
Pig fangs?
Yes, pig fangs. So
It was Charlotte this
yes,
whole time.
everyone roll initiative.
Is it coming through the fire?
It's not. No, it's not coming through the fire. It came from
9.
the ceiling up above. They came from outer space, if you will. So you got a 9, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a critical dice failure. Give me a second.
Damn it, Aaron.
I rolled a 1.
Did you? What did you get?
13.
13. Okay.
That's on the floor. Just give me a second here.
Alrighty.
Hang
Will.
on. 10.
10 and 13. So he gets to attack first. This large creature is going
That's
to
for natural art.
attempt to
Nothing.
is going to attempt to attack you. Seeing that it is not too pleased at your efforts to burn its what you presume is its web. And he rolls a 3, so he kind of leaps forward towards you, but dark vision. Leaps forward towards you, but doesn't reach at you. He's again attempting to avoid the fire and seems to be genuinely distressed about the existence of fire and what you think is where he lives. Reasonably so. Ryan.
What does it look like?
It's like I told you, it's large. It's walking on 2 legs, but it's kind of hunched over, and it kind of leaps forward, so it crawls on.
So it's humanoid looking?
They said it 4 legs.
Yeah. 4 legs or 2 legs?
Did I say 4 legs? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. 2 legs and 2 upper appendages.
Okay.
This guy's just another like centipede monster.
Yes, but he's large. He kind of hunches over. He has claws with he has hands with 2 claws on them,
Big
if you will.
fangs.
Yeah, he's kind of like hunched over.
But it's not a spider.
It's got big fangs.
I mean, yeah, it's got fangs.
I won't let that go. Its pig fangs are now canon.
I'm half tempted to run back up the hill and go grab my spear because I forgot about that.
I was gonna remind
We forgot
you.
the spear again.
My axe is up there.
Yeah,
Shit.
just laying around somewhere.
All right.
How many turns would it take us to get back there?
Yeah, how many turns?
How
would
many
it take?
turns would it take you? Like 10 to get there and back, at least.
Oh Jesus! I'm fleet-footed though. I can move 35 feet.
You're gonna run all the way back for your spear.
Well, I'm just curious with my speed, how long it
We'll
would
get
take.
it afterwards.
All right, I'm gonna poke him.
All right.
Pokemon.
15.
15. So you poke him. You poke the shit out of this guy.
Yeah.
Pokemon is pig fangs.
I will. Right in the pig fang.
Take that, Charlotte.
9.
9. You do 9 damage. Okay. So you kind of stab him through his shoulder, and he screeches and backs away quickly.
In Gaelic again.
I was going for the pig thing though.
God, you were going for the pig fang, but you hit his shoulder.
He has a singular pig fang.
You did how much damage?
9.
9 damage? Okay. Alright,
He's
Math's hard. Aaron, your turn.
So,
So.
How's it going over there, Bill? You doing alright?
we're fighting a 4-limbed purple creature with fangs.
Pig fang.
They got mad when he tried to light the web on fire, correct?
Yes.
It's the foreman.
Damn it!
And it's not the foreman. Foreman was a small child that worked in the mines.
It's the foreman.
Yeah, he's not dwarf-eyed, is he? Doesn't look like a spider came down and laid an egg in his brain.
No.
Okay.
It's like the
Is it my
scenes in Dark
turn
Souls.
to hate this thing?
Those little
Or
weird things.
Goose? Or me?
Huh?
Is it Goose or me?
Which did what? Sorry, I didn't hear.
In initiative order, who's next? Is it Goose or me?
It's Goose and then you. So it's Ryan, Goose, you, and then it attacks first.
Okay. My turn then?
No, Aaron was in the
I
process
rolled
of
an
rolling.
11.
Okay,
Roll
I thought
an
it was his turn, but
To-
then
to
he
hit?
has stopped and all
Oh.
over me.
Well, you
Well-
said so.
Yeah.
No, Aaron's quiet when he rolls. You rolled an 11 to hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you do not hit. So you swing for this thing, but it is backed away, warded against you that it was prepared for your attack. Now it's your turn, Bill.
Eldritch Blast! Eldritch Blast! Ah!
Okay, 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Dibs! Dibs on the insect!
Alright, so you launch 2 attacks,
A
In his
24
direction.
and a 9.
and a 24 and a 9. So you hit one of them
This looks like an 8 from here.
5 points of damage.
for 5 points of damage. So you succeed in blasting him. You hit him in the lower leg, but he is now incredibly angry at the situation and is still going to attack you because you were in fact the person that lit his webs on fire.
Lighting shit on fire.
So he's going to roll
He
to
was gonna
attack
attack
you
us
again.
anyway.
Or was he?
Yeah.
And
He was. He's got pig fangs, dude. He's a real fucker.
That's true.
oh my god.
I'm dead. Why does he have 6 attacks? Why is my character trash?
Dude, he's got big fangs.
Fuck, you're right.
you take 15 points of damage.
That's fine.
I got you, dude.
This thing comes to fuck up your day. He leaps at you and claws at your abdomen.
I've had worse.
I'm gonna
He-
heal Aaron.
He also bites in your upper leg.
With his pig
attempting to-
fangs?
yes, with his pig fangs.
No!
He bites your leg, attempting to get you to fall over.
I
Do you
will
get
follow.
swine flu?
It's now your turn.
It's not my turn, it's Ryan's.
My
Oh,
turn.
it's no.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give Aaron a good old heal.
Alright.
Good old pat on the back.
Good old cure wounds. For a D8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
What the hell is that?
Let me roll the D8 first.
What the fuck is
Their
that?
6.
spellcasting modifier should be your charisma as a paladin.
Yeah, I believe you're right. So that's a 7 points of healing.
Thanks.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Is it plus 7 points of healing?
No.
Oh.
1 second.
Pretty in
sorry.
them clothes, but me love when you're nude.
Yeah, can I? Hold on. 1 second.
I'm chilling, dude. It's alright. I got enough health.
While Ryan figures that out, you can take your turn.
Fucking bash this motherfucker in his dumbass pig fangs. 18, 19.
18?
19.
Alright, you hit him.
Yeah, just 7.
Okay.
You gonna mess him up with your hammer?
I'm gonna try to.
You're still one-handed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably roll a 1. 12.
12 damage, alright. So,
Nice.
entirely discontent with the fact that he just attacked you
Yeah.
viciously,
Yeah.
you go up and smack him in his damn face
With this, yeah.
for 12 damage.
Does he break
Yeah.
off a pig
12
claw?
damage, alright.
Can I fucking take his stupid pig fangs?
fang.
Not while he's living. Bill, your turn.
Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
All right, 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
10 and a 23.
23. So once again, one of them hits
10 points of damage.
for 10 points of damage. Goodness gracious. All right, so you
Come on,
guys
salty
damage, baby.
fucking this thing up.
Salty.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
He's in rough shape now. He's bleeding. He's now like kind of decaying from the eldritch blasts. He's backing away into the corner, kind of in this direction.
If I eat one of the eyes of the troglodytes, will I gain superpowers?
Something might happen.
Okay. If you ate one of its fangs, is that what you said?
No, the troglodyte eyes.
Something might happen, and you have no idea what that would be.
Will he run away in disgust?
All right.
Him
So
and his big
your
fangs.
turn. Oh wait,
Wait, it's the
no, he gets to
pigman's turn.
attack. All right, he's going for broke on you, Aaron.
That's fine. I got 18 now.
And he rolls a natural 1. So he puts pressure on one of the legs that was bashed and blasted by eldritch magic, and it snaps under the weight of this being, and he's fallen over. He can no longer stand. He is now trying to push himself away into a dark corner in attempts to save his life.
Do we have advantage?
Pokemon.
He's on the ground. Sure, you have advantage.
Yes. I want to poke him in the butt.
You want to poke him in the
Pokemon
butt?
is stupid.
All right, you wanna like lethally poke him in the butt, or
Especially lethally.
I mean,
Pokemon's ass.
shit. Does anyone want to do anything with him while he's alive?
Not particularly. No.
Bill, I know you're up to weird shit over there.
I mean, he's an insect and I'm a bird. There's only like one thing that's happening after this battle finishes.
No
Yeah, I
one's-
want to poke him in the butt.
all right, you're gonna poke him in the butt. Roll to poke him in the butt.
Blam! That would be a 15.
15, you hit.
Cool. 8.
For 8 damage. So you walk up behind this poor creature that is
He ain't poor.
like on a broken leg,
It's 15
pushing
damage.
himself away, and you stab through his rear end into his abdomen, and he kind of tenses for a moment before sinking to the ground with a low kind of whine of some sort, and you remove your rapier, and he is dead.
How much health do you have? Right?
20.
Okay.
So, congratulations, you defeated the awful beast. Now, I recommend harvesting anything you want from it before he eats the
I
entire
am
thing.
taking his pig fangs and making cufflinks out of them.
Okay. So you managed to remove the exoskeletal fangs from this insectoid creature,
Oh, I want to go get my spear.
and you want to go back and get your spear. Okay.
Can you pick up my hand axe while you're over there?
If I can find it.
It should be in the same area.
Who knows?
All right. So you get his fangs. You, Ryan, are going back to retrieve materials. Bill, I'm assuming it's dinner time for
Hearts
you.
and eyes.
Hmm?
Hearts and eyes.
Hearts and eyes. All right. So he is harvesting the materials from this. Bill, you now have 2 Ettercap eyes and 1 Ettercap hearts. Yes. So it is up to you guys what you're going to do now.
Do I need to roll any sort of check to find the spear and the axe?
Roll a perception to make sure you don't critically fail.
Okay. Jesus Christ. 18.
18. You find the spear and the axe.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring that back.
You kind of look at them as you pick them up, and you're like, "What the fuck were we doing?" And you meet the others back at the way station. Way station Sapphire.
Saw dudes. Got your axe, Aaron.
Dudes, thanks.
All right. So we have 1 injured.
I'm hurt.
How injured are you?
Nah. I could use 6 more HP than I have right
I'll
now.
lay on hands.
You can lay on hands. Hold on, wait. If you want to lay on hands, you do. Bill, we have an injured.
No, I wasn't injured at all, but I can just heal someone.
Yes. Someone would like healing.
Alright. I'm gonna. We only have 1 injured person, right?
Yep.
Alright. You are getting healed for points of health.
All right.
I got shafted. I rolled a 1.
So you're feeling better.
I'm 2 points down, but that's fine.
A little bit shaken by the experience, but you're better. You successfully burned a fair portion of the web. Small spiders are now kind of raining down on top of you into the area, having been displaced from their homes.
They're raining down on us?
Yeah.
Any of them that I can catch?
Yeah, you can like grab at them. There's a fair amount of
Are
them.
you
So
a frog man?
Can you fly above me and like eat the ones that are gonna fall on me? Because I don't want spiders on me.
Yeah, that seems like a lot of work. They're on the ground. I'm just gonna be bending down and grabbing them and eating them.
Shit, apparently they're raining as well.
they're just kind of descending from the burning wood, or the web. Excuse me.
Should we wait here a little while and see if anything comes up the tunnel? As opposed to charging down the tunnel?
Nah, let's just keep going. What could happen? We're gonna have to fight him anyway.
Alright.
I mean,
I'm
if you
with
want to
guys.
make some noise again, I don't care.
I don't want to summon more troglodytes. Maybe we can sneak past them.
I think making a bunch of noise is a good idea.
All right. You're
See if
gonna,
anything else comes up so we don't get ambushed.
so you're gonna make some noise.
As long as we have a choke point, I think we should use it.
All right. So you're gonna do what you did before. It's gonna be a little bit more difficult because this way station is less well equipped than the previous one, but you can still succeed in cawing and banging, wood against the walls and things like that.
Well, I can succeed in banging.
If there's any girls I want to do them.
You could spend your time making some noise, and as you do, you feel vibrations within the ground.
Are they good vibrations?
You're not picking up good vibrations right now. I'll tell you that.
Bad vibrations.
Vibrations are never good.
I want to real quick. Hold that thought. I'll get back to you.
Okay. But nothing comes running up the tunnel. How long do you want to wait for?
Half an hour?
Half an hour? Okay, you spend a half an hour, and after a while, the vibrations cease, and you do not hear anything.
Well, shoot, it's only early morning. Do we want to just descend down?
Yep.
I'm gonna go get my AK-47.
I'm tired of these fucking spiders falling on me, so yeah, I'm going.
Alright, so Rika is moving forward into the hallway that leads you to another area. It's a similar open area, but doesn't appear to be a way station, especially given its proximity to the previous way station. It seems more as a staging area for approaching down onto the floor of the mine.
Alright.
So
Any legendary weapons sitting around?
you don't see anything that looks to be of mythical value.
Is there any,
There are
legendary
no
snakes?
moon runes in this cave, and no weapons glowing with powerful fell magic are at your disposal. No,
Alright.
you don't see anything.
Can I get a crescent falchion? Falchion?
The mining dwarves do not typically wield falchions. You might be able to find a bardiche if you look hard enough, but
Just take into account I'm looking out for a Thunder Fury while we're down
okay.
here, so
I
if
mean,
we see anything,
so we'll have to convene with the lords of the elemental planes.
Can I use my
but,
God point and pray for Thunder Fury?
You can if you want.
Can a god give you a weapon? Is that a
If
possibility?
you roll a 1.
Well, I mean, that's not gonna happen. Let's just keep going.
All right. So are you moving into the staging area?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perception check. I want to.
You do a perception check as you move in there, like into the area. You can go for it.
Yeah. Pow. I don't see anything.
All right. So I mean, there's not a whole lot around there. It's fairly basic. There seems to be a area where a dwarf might sit to kind of
I
maybe
wanna-
check people in and out of the working area.
I want to do a perception check for dynamite.
For dynamite,
Hiya!
16. You find no dynamite, unfortunately. You find a box labeled dynamite, but there's no dynamite
I'm
in
taking
the
that
box.
box with me.
Alright. You successfully have procured a box labeled dynamite.
We can bluff.
Um,
We'll We'll just tell the foreman, come
Bill?
with us, or we set this box
I
off.
want to
I have no idea how to spell
check for
that.
tiny spider.
For tiny spiders,
Chinese
there's still
spiders.
some tiny spiders. You notice that your companion's clothes seem to be kind of covered in small spiders that are still around them.
Do I have my
Can you
cloak, or is
grab
that being
one?
worked on?
Your
I'm
cloak
gonna
is being
feed it
worked
to
on.
the tiny silver skull.
Okay, yeah, you can do that, I guess. That's a thing. All right, so you look down these crude stairs at an open area. It's fairly flat. It's also roughly mined out. It's a naturally flat floor, so there are kind of rock structures that are popping out from there. There's that litter kind of this area. There's rocks collected about it, some smaller, some larger. And off to the left, you can see what appears to be a small path that is heavily covered in web.
Oh, on fire.
Let's light that path on fire.
Yeah, that was
Do it!
So you're going to work your way down onto the floor. And
No,
And towards that.
sacred flame. Let's not do this while we're close to it.
I mean, yeah, if you want to do that, whatever.
okay. So you're going to sacred flame the web over there. Correct? Okay. So you sacred flame the exterior area of the web, which the flame quickly begins to lick at the webs and crawl towards it. As the web burns away, you see the faint shine of blue, and over time the flame stops. And then after a few moments, the web returns, except this time there's a faint kind of light blue color to it.
So it's magic web.
I'm gonna push the elf forward and go, yeah, that's your stuff.
God.
Some weird shit. I don't like you. Just go look at that.
All right.
Are you guys going to descend onto the floor of the cave?
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if my character has knowledge of what this is?
An iconic check?
Yes.
Aren't you happy I'm using Pokemon Blue?
21.
21. So you are familiar with beings that travel between ethereal and material planes. And you should reason that a creature creating spider would be, or a creature creating web would be a spider. So you can kind of put two and two together as to what you're going against. But you don't have particularly good knowledge about the nature of this creature or what threat it might pose to the group. You should probably sit down so I'm not like a neck in the frame. So you're gonna move down onto the floor?
Yeah, if he's pushing me, I'm gonna have my spear out and just kind of start poking it. I'm like, guys, I don't know about this.
Well, you're not. The web is over here, and you still have to cross this area in order to get over there.
Oh, okay.
So you work your way down a rough set of stairs onto the floor of the mine.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any water?
There's no water in here.
Is there any light?
You are providing the light, so it is dark.
Okay.
But that's kind of an implication of being in a mine is that it's always dark.
Wow.
So you can't see particularly far. You can see that there's rock. You can see more rock. You could actually see the web to which you wholly flamed. But yes, you're gonna proceed forward towards the web.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
With my spear ready.
with your spear ready. Okay. So
Choice.
as you're moving forward, Ryan, something that you cannot see particularly well jumps out from behind one of the rock structures, grabs onto your spear, and attempts to throw it from your hand.
No.
Oh, God damn it.
No.
He does not say it does not succeed.
I want to throw my axe.
Um,
Are we rolling initiative?
yes, so everyone roll initiative.
9, 8, 8.
15.
He's first, I'm second, he's third.
Well, I need to know what you are so I know where the creature goes.
Oh, 13?
13, 15, 13, and an 8. So, okay.
12?
So,
One of the two.
Ryan, you have initiative in this situation?
Oh, right. I'm gonna stab that thing that's trying to touch me.
All right, so you're going to stab it
With
with
the
the spear
spear.
that it attempt to wrestle from you. That does not hit. Alright. Aaron, your turn
Help.
to attack the creature.
What's it look like?
So you get close enough to see with your torch. Well, how are you carrying a torch?
I put my torch away in combat situations.
Okay, so it is dark. You can't see.
I drop my torch on the ground.
You drop your torch on the ground. Okay.
So I can see its legs.
Okay. Well, or lack thereof. You see a large serpentine creature with
Is it a lamia?
what appear to be tentacles coming from its head region and a large squid-like beak in the middle.
Okay.
Oh, it's a fucking mind flayer.
So yes,
It's a
that is what you're attacking.
squash.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
I need to decide if I'm using one hand my weapon. Who cares? 11, 13, 14.
14, you hit.
Almost cheated.
Yeah, just roll a d12. That's fair.
No, that's a D. It was between D10 and D8. They look very similar. 9.
9. So you do 9 damage to this thing. So as it rears its ugly head, you kind of smack it across, swiping at one of its tentacles and bludgeoning it. You successfully do 9 damage.
Good thing I only had 9 health. It's
No,
dead.
it's still alive. All right. It is its turn. It's now going to attack you because, of course, it is.
I dodge.
And 18. 18. It does not hit you. Luckily for you, it leaps at you, but seems to
Schwab.
you bash it away with your shield, pop, and succeed in deflecting it. Bill, your turn.
Guess. Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, Eldritch Blast.
Why does he get 2?
Let's get the double because it's a cantrip, and he can use it as his action and as his bonus action. Don't worry, it doesn't scale well.
Yeah, it's not like a fighter.
You just start doing
I am
stupid amounts.
so bad.
You're boring, but you start doing stupid amounts of damage eventually.
I
Just-
hope so. 'Cause
Yeah,
Right
I
now I'm
mean-
trash.
Huh?
A 9.
A 9. Okay.
And a natural 1. A 9 and a 6.
Was that damage or to hit?
No, that was to hit.
That was to hit. Okay, so you again. You can see the general proximity, but you fire 2 Eldritch Blasts and it manages to kind of duck out of the way with
How
its
far away is it?
squirmy body. Were you in the back of the group?
Nice. Yeah, I guess I was.
Okay. So it's probably about 10 feet from you.
Alright, I'm going to take my full movement speed and bring myself up behind it.
Okay. So are you going to do that flying? It doesn't really matter. I'm just curious. Are you going to fly there? Or are you going to? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you're now behind it. It is aware of your presence.
Is there anything behind me?
Is there anything behind you? At that point,
Yeah.
no. You are facing the entrance to the webbed cave. So you're now right there.
Okay.
But that is your position. Right.
Let's go ahead and try to stab it with the spear again. Let's go ahead and miss again.
All right. Well, we're 0 for 2 so far.
The spear never hits anyone.
Aaron, your turn to give it a whack.
1.
Critical fail.
Late.
8. No. You kind of swing at it, and it kind of glances off.
We're
a
so
bit, but
shit.
doesn't do
It's
anything.
like, yeah. I'm like, Ryan's like, yeah. We can't hit this guy.
All right, so it's gonna attack you again.
It's just in the dark and we heard something, so
It's
he's
like,
like blasting shit. You just like swung, and I'm just.
The entire party
it's
proceeds to
like,
freak out, and if it had a reasonable amount of intelligence, it would go, "What the fuck are these?"
It missed too. I don't want to hear it. It's shrieking and
Yeah,
missing
we're all
in the
just
dark.
like swinging blindly and missing. There's nothing actually in here. The beaked thing was just him.
In fact, it has a base intellect of 3 with a -4
I
modifier.
can roll towards grave right now. She's trying to attack, there's flashing
Oh.
lights.
Alright, I know
She's
what I'm
like
doing on my next
blindly
turn.
going like this.
Your turn, Bill.
How high is
it
its wisdom?
I can't tell you that.
You told me its intellect.
Well, I thought it was funny. It's a worm. How smart do you expect it to be?
Well, I need to know how big its wisdom is.
Your turn, Bill.
I'm going to place my hands on his back and cast Eldritch Blast from both hands.
Okay, so you do not have a chance to miss unless you critically fail and something goes like horribly wrong with your magic. But
17 and an 8.
okay, so you succeed in hitting with both Eldritch Blasts because you are grabbing the thing. You are touching the thing.
An 8 hit? Holy shit.
And
I played Dragon's Dogma the other day.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That game's hard to get into, but it's really
he
cool.
takes 15 points of damage.
15
Okay.
points of damage.
You
All
should
right.
play an assassin.
So you have successfully blasted this creature from the back, from point blank range. It kind of flails in pain, and is now. You have like successfully blasted clean through the thing. You can look through it as its kind of innards and guts and blood ooze out from this hole.
As a free action, can I put my hand through and flip him off from inside him?
Yes, you can.
Ooh. How much health
Like,
is-
pull my
how much damage
hand,
is
flip him off up in
taking?
front of him.
Yeah, no, so you stick your hand, your claw, if you will,
Have you hit
through
him?
his body and,
Yeah.
and flip him the
Yeah.
bird, quite literally.
You did?
First time.
So,
I think I did like
9?
9 damage to
Yeah.
him.
I'm keeping track of it, don't worry.
We can't remember.
Your
Whether you
turn.
keep a track or not.
I want how much damage did he just do?
He did 18 damage. No, 15 damage.
So 24 total right now. 9 and 15.
That's literally more damage than I'm capable of doing.
I wanna stab its tail down into the ground.
Okay, so you want to stab at its
Hit
tail?
it.
Sure.
Does it have arms?
No, it's not have no arms.
So it's just like a snake man?
13.
13, you do not hit.
God
Its
damn.
tail squirms out of the way as you attempt to stab, and you end up stabbing the ground instead. Aaron?
I want to throw my box at my bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to throw the box that says dynamite at it
Okay.
and see if it reacts. If it reacts, I should have like a bonus to hit him because he's like, no! So he doesn't
The
have
old
the chance to
dodgeball trick where you
dodge.
throw the ball up into the air and you
Yeah.
destroy him.
So you can toss it in its face.
I needed to read the words dynamite on it.
It-
It needs to know what dynamite is.
I don't think it actually sees, so
Does it have eyes?
it doesn't have eyes.
Does it have like tendrils? Can it like feel it? It's like, no!
Box just
You
hits it.
throw a box at it, and it kind of like catches it in one of its tentacles, and it's attempting to like strangle this box.
Okay.
You can now attack.
Let's just start throwing stuff at him.
I didn't want to keep this box with me. I had to get rid of it. Ooh, 19.
19, you hit it. Roll for damage.
Shit, that.
It was a three.
8.
8.
It was a 3.
8 damage. All right, so you. Let me lay this down for you how you do this. You whip out this dynamite box that you have been carrying for approximately 10 seconds, throw it at it, and instead it's distracted by this. You come up and you smack it across the face. You can hear its beak crunch and kind of shoot out of its mouth, and it falls over with a large thud onto the ground next to you.
Yeah.
Is it dead?
Yes, it is dead.
I want to. I wouldn't have hit it so hard that I sort of like fell on top of it. Now I'm laying on top
All right,
of its
so
carcass.
you successfully kind of like pile drove this thing into the ground as you executed it, and you hear like trumpets kind of off in the
Trump?
distance. From
I hear Trump.
No,
He's up on the ledge.
Yeah, you hear that from kind of like going up.
John
John
Cena.
Cena.
John Cena and
There.
Trump is chilling up in the penthouse suite.
Trump was on WWE.
Trump was at UCCS on Friday.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. All right, so you executed it with style, with impunity. Yeah, there you go.
Good job, Spear.
Did you get him? No.
No, I missed the whole
Hard
time.
miss. I want to throw my axe.
I think you need to get rid of that spear.
It ain't the spear.
Bad luck.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do now? You have succeeded in defeating this thing.
I don't know, loot it.
All right, for what?
I need to know what it's got.
Does it have
For
worm
what?
juice?
Orange
it has,
juice?
It has worm
How
juice.
much orange juice does it have?
You gonna do anything, Bill?
Yeah, eyes and heart if I can.
All right. There's
You've got to have a weight capacity, man. You
no
can't just
eyes.
stuff.
And you
Well,
can
I-
attempt to find its heart, but it's going to take you a while because it's fairly large and, like, it's a worm. Actually, no, it doesn't have a heart. It doesn't have eyes or a heart. It's a fucking worm.
What?
Do worms not have hearts?
Nah,
How do they live?
they don't.
Like, basic cardiovascular systems.
They're kind of like ants. They just have like all their juice is one thing.
All their juice is one thing.
Yeah,
Where
that's
you,
how
where you
ants
trying to
work.
get?
They have a bunch of separate organs in
But
there.
yeah, grab it. That's fine. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm decapitating it then.
Okay, you're decapitating it. That's a thing.
Does
that
it
you
have a
can do.
head? I thought it was a worm.
It has a head area from
Worms
which the
don't have hearts. They don't
from
have
which the
heads either.
tentacles come from.
Does it have a brain?
And, like,
Do
no.
worms have
No.
brains?
Worms don't have brains.
How do they live, dude?
It's a very interesting thing. I recommend you read about it. At some
No.
point. All right, you decapitated this thing. You found no valuables of any sort. You are faced at the entrance of a cave that has luminescent blue web.
Don't starfish
small opening.
also not have brains?
Most like basic creatures don't have brains. What are you gonna do?
Go up and poke that web.
I'm gonna push the pally in front of me.
So you have been once again kind of
I'm nominated to
Nominated.
go ahead
voluntold,
again. I
if you
suppose
will,
it worked out last time.
that you are going to investigate this web. So before you, there's an opening that is probably about 6 feet high and 3 feet wide, surrounded by a conical web lining the walls of this entrance. It gives off a faint blue kind of radiance to it. You can see it in the darkness ever so slightly. And as stated before, it kind of seems to fade in and out so that certain strands and pieces of web are existent or non-existent at any point in time.
Can I Skyrim-esque try to slash through the webs?
Yeah, you can slash it.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
Keep in mind the controls are really bad.
So you slash through some of the web, and you hit some of it. Obviously, some of it doesn't exist at that point in time. That which you do cut through takes a moment and kind of fades and doesn't fade back in. And that which you missed because it wasn't there fades back in. So you might be slashing at the same area to without seeming to make all that much progress because web continues to kind of like fade in.
Can I try to walk through it?
Walk like through the web,
Yeah.
or like into the opening.
Oh, is there an opening in the web?
Yeah, I said there was a 6 foot by 3 foot kind of opening.
Oh,
in
I
this.
thought the whole opening was web.
No, it's
Oh.
it's like coned around the walls and kind of bows in
Oh,
at the
snap.
base.
I'm
and
just
top.
gonna go in through the opening.
All right, so you're walking into the opening. So it's tight, and you're walking your way through. Are you guys following him?
Mhm.
Or okay,
I will be behind him and in front of Goose.
okay.
Can I cast
That work for
Thunder
you,
and
Goose?
Smite ahead of time?
Yep.
Yes.
I want to do that.
Okay. So you prep your weapon with Thundering Smite.
Oh, it's the spear too. I guess it's any weapon I hit with first.
Yeah, it does say your first melee attack, so it's not necessarily like a.
So you're like hands enchanted, and then
Something.
whatever you
It just kind of happens, I guess.
magic. Is
So you're
convenient
walking
out of
your way in to the area, which opens up slightly. I probably should have drawn this a little bit larger, but you're working your way in, and you enter a small area. Like I said, that's probably larger, slightly larger than that if you want to add a piece or something. A large open air, or a small open area, in which you see cocoons of various sizes, again done with the luminescent blue web.
Are any of them wiggling?
None of them are currently wiggling, no.
What does the word desiccated mean?
Desiccated? It's like
To
decrepit.
desiccate?
I was just thinking of like that in Skyrim when you like encounter that first spider in that cave. There's like a desiccated corpse. I wasn't sure what that word meant.
That was a fresh corpse. A Draugr would be a desiccated corpse. Where it's starting to rot off.
Well, it said like it said this.
Yeah, that's more accurate to what you guys are walk into. You walk into this like slightly opened area. There doesn't seem to be an exit to the area.
I want to look above me.
You want to look above you?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, I want to
So
cast
you,
a spell.
upon looking above you, that's not a direction I can travel now, is it? Looking above you, you notice that in the walls of this web are holes of various sizes around it.
Disney's holes.
You best believe spiders are coming out of those holes.
Is that a Disney movie?
And so,
Holes.
yeah, there's holes of size, yes, with Shia LaBeouf, of various sizes that kind of decorate the walls of the web.
Like giant evil sphincters.
All sphincters are.
I want to scream out for the foreman.
Hey, Rika, stick your arm in one of those holes.
Can I reach the holes?
And most of them are fairly high up. I mean,
Yeah.
a couple are lower. So
Is
you
it like
can-
Stick your
catfishing?
spear in there.
I might lose it.
That'd be a good thing for all of us if you did.
I got Thundering Smite going. I don't want to just blow up something.
I stick my spear in one of the holes.
Wait, he's got a spear too?
Yeah, he is.
You
Yeah.
pick up two. Give-
All right, so you can definitely do that. You're gonna have to move further into the room, for the most part. So people kind of collect in here,
Is the floor web?
and you can stick your spear into the hole. You stick it about 4 feet in there, not including like the actual 4 feet into the hole, before you hit what appears to be a wall or something hard on the other end.
How high is the ceiling here?
The ceiling is not particularly high. It's maybe 15 feet at maximum, but there's web surrounding it on all sides. The floor is only lightly webbed. Like, you're not tripping over it, but it is getting on the bottom of your shoes.
Okay.
Let's burn that shit and run.
On my sneaks.
Weren't there like? Didn't you say there were like web sacks?
Mhm.
I want to cut those open before we light shit on fire and make sure there's no one in them.
Okay.
Are they those kind of sacks?
Yeah, I mean, they're large, bulbous collections. You assume at least a couple of them were dwarves. Again, I'm not gonna obscure the information that this is probably a spider, and it probably ate people at
What's a
some
spider?
point.
Doesn't have a brain.
No, of course it doesn't. Nor does it have a heart.
But so you're gonna go up and you're going
Or
to kind of
feelings.
slash at one of the
Yeah.
the sacks kind of dangling from the ceiling, dangling sacks, if you will. So yeah, you
Angle
can
of the dangle.
you can
That
go up
was
and
not good.
slash it down, and it falls to the ground with a large thud. Again, they're all covered with this luminescent web, so you can cut through it, but it takes you significantly longer than it would if it was normal web or something along those lines. And you open it up to notice on the inside that there seems to be this shriveled corpse of a mighty dwarf.
Let's burn it down, boys.
Did you call for the foreman?
Yeah, I did. I don't think anything.
Johnny! Hey boy!
Johnny Foreman! George!
You in here?
George, where are you, George? Can you be George? He's George Foreman.
He's George the Foreman, sure.
He'd be
Unless we had a
Jorge.
name for him otherwise, but I don't remember us.
Let me check my notes. Can I do a doodle here?
Nope.
No.
Nope, we do not have a name for him.
You want to do a doodle here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so you're calling out for George Foreman, turning around.
I forgot about
George
that.
the Foreman. And after a moment, and after you investigate the corpse of the dead dwarf, the entrance to the area is now covered in web.
Like the way we came in?
Yeah, the way you came in is now covered with blue web.
Okay. Nothing from our boy George?
No, nothing. There's no reaction from any of the areas.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Ooh, fuck this shit, I'm out.
All right, and then Uh,
I rolled a 9.
a 9 for what?
Whatever's about to happen.
Whatever's going down. I rolled a
I
9.
have a passive
Okay.
perception of 15.
No one rolled perception, so you are going to get attacked, Bill. And you're 16, so it does not succeed, but a large spider-like creature comes seemingly out of nowhere and attacks you from behind.
This is a large spider-like creature.
It's it's a large spider-like creature.
Yeah, it's a phase spider.
So everyone roll initiative.
So I have mental images of what we fought.
Is it a 9? Of course it's a 9. All right.
13.
At least
13.
I don't roll those for attacks.
Oh, and Ryan rolled a 9 as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll flip for you guys. Ryan, call it.
Heads.
Heads. All right.
And what do you want, Bill?
So it's and you rolled a 13.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Why don't
you.
you go first since you're all in the same room?
Okay.
Am I in the room?
It helps the flow of combat.
I thought we were all in the room.
No, he's
I was
making a
making a
joke.
joke. As I tend to do.
Okay, so
got
Bill,
locked
first
out.
the
I'm by the bar. Are there any girls?
the creature already attacked. So it is your
Is that
turn.
related to what I was...
You're a
Are there
girl.
any girls? The creature's already attacked.
You're a girl.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
Am I ready?
Yeah, no, go for it. You're attacking this creature. No?
Nice.
Alright, so you slash at it, and as you slash, it kind of fades from existence and quickly pops up to your right.
Oh, it's one of those
Ryan,
double
it's your turn.
spiders.
I'm charging it with my spear.
Charging it with your
Go-
spear.
You got your electric attack.
Ah!
That's a 25.
That is a 9 again.
At 9 again, so nope, not quite. You also charge it and it does the same thing and has now repositioned itself behind you.
Get it, Bill?
Bill, you
Watch
are
out.
facing the spider.
Watch out for its big fangs.
Are those the big
I
things?
Yeah.
cannot
like
win
walrus
this
spiders.
fight.
Exactly.
I will Eldritch Blast it. I'm going to try Eldritch Blast once. Natural 20.
Okay, so you crit. Roll for that.
It takes 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Fantastic. So,
Yeah, that's my crit, guys. I have to crit to do 12 points of damage.
so
That's
you.
like my max damage, though.
Yeah, but yours gets better.
Wait. For my bonus action, I want to cast Sacred Flame on my cask of wine to aerosolize it.
Okay. You have successfully
Spiders
aerosolized.
come by smell, motherfucker.
Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, so you have disoriented the phase spider. It now has a -1 to hit in this room.
But it might.
That is worth 4 copper. That -1 to hit is worth 4 copper.
All right, so it now smells vaguely of cheap wine, cheap dwarven wine. It is going to attack you, Ryan.
He knows I'm not a threat.
But he does not succeed. So
Yes.
it is your turn.
15.
15. 15 does hit.
Let me stand up for every roll.
I need to get the good torque. Man. 10?
10 damage. All right. Well, shit.
Is
Okay.
it dead?
No, it's not. And then your turn, Bill. Crack.
Eldritch Blast twice.
Twice. All right.
Wait, isn't it my turn?
Yeah.
8
Oh, wait, did I skip?
and
Yeah.
18.
I thought you were first. No, don't you go first?
No, I was second.
Oh,
So
God,
we
that's-
fucked up earlier then.
Hold on. Save that though.
Oh, did I?
Bill.
Did I win
I'll
heads?
count that. He said you go first, so.
Oh.
Didn't you go first and then I went the...
No, you went, and then I went, and then he went.
Yeah, that's the order it should be.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now I should go.
Yes, you should.
All
go.
right.
Sorry about that.
Let's
I-
go ahead and do another stabby stab.
You laughed when you saw the roll.
Well, I thought it was a 1.
Oh.
But it's a 10.
All right. No, you do not hit. You try and stab it again, and you miss. Bill, what did you get?
You did laugh
I
pretty
rolled an 8
early though.
and an 18.
An 8 and an 18. So one of those Eldritch Blasts hit.
1 damage.
1 damage. Fantastic. All right.
I don't have a character portrait inside.
So during the spider's turn, it vanishes from where you are, and then moments later, 2 spiders emerge.
Damn.
From the holes on the sides of the.
So it's gone. Right, Chad?
You don't know.
Did it poof, or do we still see it?
Yeah.
It disappeared, and then 2 spiders emerged from the walls.
Oh, okay.
So we can't see it.
Are they smaller spiders?
They look identical.
Balls.
So it is your turn again.
So there's 2 of them now.
Mhm.
Do either of them look wounded?
You can't tell.
I attack the left one.
The left one.
That's the wrong one.
That's the wrong number. Oh! Oh, I hit it.
Nice.
You hit him.
Oh, wait.
All right. Roll for damage.
Whatever, roll plus 5. 7.
7 damage. All right.
Crack.
Ryan, your turn.
I'm gonna try to hit that one. The left one.
The left one.
Yeah.
All right.
Ka-chow. That is a 16.
A 16. You also hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I got some rolling to do here.
Have you hit anybody?
This
Yeah.
is the. Aside from the troglodytes, no.
Yeah, I think you.
That's also your first attack since you've cast
Yeah, the
The
electric
smite, yeah.
smite. So that does additional.
That's why I
damage.
said I got some rolling to
Okay.
do. So I gotta roll a d8. There we go. So that's a 6 plus 5, so that's 11 damage. Plus 2d6. So 17 damage total.
All right. Jesus. Okay. And Bill's turn.
Also, he goes flying and prone somewhere.
Yeah, I mean he flew against the wall. It's a fairly small room, so there's not.
So these
necessarily-
2 are normal sized spiders?
No, these look identical to the spider that you were previously fighting.
It's also known
Okay,
as
so
prone.
they're large.
Yes,
Okay, so.
they're large blue and white spiders.
That
Eldritch
also lets
Blast,
out-
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast on which one?
One of them was just hit, right?
Yes.
That one.
Okay.
14
14 does hit,
and a natural 20.
and a natural 20. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright, it takes 19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. That spider is dead.
Nice.
So. Yeah. So you succeeded in killing one spider. The other spider is now approaching and is going to attack positionally you.
Sure.
Okay. And it rolls an 11, so it does not hit you. The spider leaps at you, but you manage to deflect its bite with your shield. Yeah, it's your turn again.
This one's completely healthy, yeah?
Well, it is alive.
21?
21, that hits. Roll for damage.
7.
7 damage. All right, so you knock this one around. This one also goes flying against the wall on its back, and it's taking a moment to kind of right itself. It seems to be in incredible pain.
Are spiders fiends?
No,
Oh, they're fiends.
they're considered monstrosities.
Oh. Okay.
Your turn, man.
I'm gonna try to throw this spear at the thing.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just gonna keep it in my hand and charge it with 2 hands.
Okay.
That is a 16.
16 hits.
Alright, boys, we're back in it.
We're
It's
back
an
in
easy
it.
game. Ooh, that's
Ooh.
13 damage.
That's as much damage as you can do.
13 damage. All right, so you charge this spider who has been tossed against the webbed wall. and you charge it with your spear, and you kind of run it all the way through lengthwise. You hoist it up and throw it on the ground once you finished with it, and it is dead. So you successfully killed the 2 spiders.
Thank God.
Combat is over.
What about the other one?
We killed it.
No.
Oh, the one that
Did the one
disappeared?
turn into 2?
So the second one had less health. Think.
There are 3 total. Oh, so it was
the
one of
same
them.
one.
Okay.
It just went in a hole and came out another or something.
What an ass.
All right, so
Because I guess where I came from.
all
He
right,
just had to go recruit his boy.
there you go. So you guys have succeeded. The webs on the walls are slowly starting to decay. Not quickly, but slowly. They're no longer kind of fading in and out and seem to be regenerating. It's kind of just slowly fading.
Do they have venom/poison sacs that I can take?
Yeah, you can gut them. They have fangs. They have eyes. They don't have hearts, but they do. You might be able to inspect them for poison sacs. I'm going to make you roll
Nature or
survival.
something? Survival.
Is nature?
Nature's intelligence.
I'll let you roll either nature or survival to try and find the
We'll do survival.
the sacs.
So just a D20. Oh, 5.
Yeah.
5? No, nothing. All right.
What do you need that for?
I'm just gonna coat my weapon in some poison or something.
All right.
I'm chill.
Chilling. All right. Bill.
Looting.
Looting. All right. So there are
Eyes
2
and
remaining.
hearts.
Huh?
I said eyes and hearts.
Eyes and hearts. You can get
Eisenhower.
Eisenhower?
you can get 12 eyes from each spider if you want. They're reasonably sized eyes. They're not huge. They're probably about the size of large marbles. But
They go in my eye bag.
yep. All right. All right. There are no hearts to be gathered.
I want to do a perception check in the meantime.
Okay. You.
Because the webs are like fading away.
Mhm, the webs are fading away. They're still fairly thick on the walls, but you can. So you can't see through to the walls yet, but they're
Okay.
slowly decaying. There are 2 dangling pods left in the room.
Better cut those down too. Do my perception check first as these webs are going away.
Okay. You don't. Oh, go ahead.
Changed my mind.
All right. You can roll. There's nothing to perceive.
Okay. Well then I'll just cut down those sacs.
Okay. So you cut them down. One lands with a loud thud. The other one kind of with a crumbling or it sounds like shaking rocks in a box.
Rocks in a box.
Rocks in a box. So yeah, they're both on the ground now.
And I'm gonna slice them open gently.
Okay. So you're cutting through the webs, which is now noticeably easier as they're not regenerating and all of that. And you find a very pale,
George?
but and slightly cold, but still appears to be living dwarf.
I want to cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, so you can do that.
I'm going to cast Identify as George Foreman.
He has a name tag that says, "Hi, I'm George." on
Hi,
it,
I'm
so,
George.
Yeah, you're pretty sure this is the guy that you're looking for.
5.
8. 8 total. Oh wait. 6 healing and Cure Wounds.
Okay. So you cast Cure Wounds on the dwarf that you've just found. He takes a few moments to kind of regain his consciousness, and he's very shaken and very, very distant, kind of in shock even, as he comes to. But he seems to be gradually improving as color returns to his face, and his body temperature rises a bit more.
Is this the same foreman I met with?
Yes, you recognize it as the same foreman
It
that
is
you
the
met
same
with.
George.
George.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Is he capable of walking or moving?
Not yet.
Is he
Like
ambulatory?
you're like getting him up, but he's
What a
not
word.
walking yet.
Does anyone else want to loot anything? Or just
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll check the other pile.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the other pod.
Okay. So you cut open the other pod to reveal a collection of different rocks and gems. Most of them are crude and cracked. A few could be salvaged, possibly.
So
Aaron,
Fire gem.
No, there's not a fire gem, but you find what appears to be a large chunk of glowing
Tight.
white rock. It's fairly smooth to the touch and gives off this luminescent glow, this white glow.
Would you call it a smooth and silky stone?
I would classify it as larger than a smooth and silky stone, typically, canonically, but it is both smooth and silky, I would define it as, yes.
Okay.
Other than that, you find various gems, small dwarven possessions, but
Any emeralds?
How many gems and cracked gems and stuff are we pulling out of here?
so you find. Are you looking for gems and cracked gems?
Yeah, I'm just grabbing everything that was in that weird sack.
All right. So most of it's
I'm taking this
rock
silky
with
stone.
rough kind of ore in it. Not necessarily anything that these dwarves would find valuable.
Are there any green gems?
You find 4 gems, or 4 cracked gems and 2 uncracked gems.
What kind?
2 emeralds,
I want those.
2 sapphires, and 4 rubies.
So four solid rubies, 2 cracked emeralds, and 2 cracked sapphires.
No. You find one solid. So you had 4 cracked gems and 2 uncracked gems. You find an uncracked emerald and an uncracked sapphire.
Okay. So 4 cracked rubies, 1 uncracked emerald, and 1 uncracked sapphire.
Yes.
And a pound of ore with chips in it, or
Yeah, I mean, nothing particularly valuable. It seems to you to be iron or maybe a little bit of silver. Again, this is a mine, so you're not necessarily going to have a whole lot of value in taking raw ore out there to sell it, but you're welcome to take it with you if you like.
I will.
Okay.
Birdman, can I have the emerald?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
I toss in the emerald.
All right. So you got an emerald.
All right.
There
Thank you.
you have a large chunk of glowing stone, and you are, rousing the foreman. And after 15 or 20 minutes, he gathers his strength and is ready to travel out of the cave, or out of the mine with you guys, assuming that
Alright.
you're escorting him back.
Yeah. We gotta get him back to the mayor.
I think we cleared out the whole cave, or we would have to
Oh, we also get paid by the foreman.
Oh yeah. Well,
We
don't.
had a contract.
I don't mention anything about the mayor yet.
Okay. So I'm going to say that you guys travel out the way you came, having cleared out all of the dangers of the mine. You encounter no resistance. You work your way back up towards the way station, foreman in tow. All of the dwarves are very happy to see you. They're crowding you and they're asking for stories, and they kind of follow you in a group out towards the surface of the cave.
All right.
Yeah, and that's where
I
we
don't have enough candy for you kids.
and that's where we'll break for lunch. So we'll be back after lunch.
Cool.
Sound good, guys? All right. Bill, did you want to thank people for watching?
Yeah, so we actually have the distinction of being the most watched Dungeons and Dragons group on Twitch.
All right.
2
Good
hours
job,
on
guys.
stream. And I would like to thank people for staying with us. Fathoms Chubalicious, you've been here the entire time.
Chubalicious.
Romy Z632, you have been here almost the entire time. Knuckers
What are you
and Zippy SK, you guys have been joining us recently. Thank you guys so much for staying with us. And we will be back after a short break where we can eat and recuperate.
Yeah. So we'll be back, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Expect anywhere between a half hour and an hour break for lunch, and then we'll be back with another couple hours of D&D. Hope to see you there. Until then, see you guys later.